Een beetje
Hello.
OpenGG's bespreken.
Welcome to the epic Dorans v Dorans match. Starting Lars de Vries and Queen in Love. I'm hell excited, but I'm not doing this alone. I am here by my very own, my old ex-jungler, Casper.
Hello Jochem, how is you doing tonight, man?
I'm always doing very okie dokie. Always very
Nice.
okie dokie.
Nice.
I mean, it's the Division 1 team. We've had not a single cast of Green Tea Love yet. No, we had of Lars de Vries. We haven't cast of Lars de Vries this season yet. So
Ooh,
that's so it was the only team still missing out of the entire Dorans roster. So that will be fulfilled now.
Nice.
At least except of the Division 5 teams.
I think they're happy that we aren't playing tonight because we've been streamed 3 times already. So yeah, it's finally time for somebody else to take the spotlight on this one.
Hell
Yeah.
like I said, there's a small delay currently. Groceries needed to still be acquired before the game, apparently. We're gonna get acquiring some of that gamer juice.
Yeah, getting groceries like 5 minutes before the game starts. Pog, dude. That's what you call fucking timing. Good shit.
Okay, but there is actually something a little bit funny I want to share.
Oh, what would that be?
Do you know why Lars de Vries is called Lars de Vries?
I have absolutely no idea.
I thought it was just a random generated kind of name and shit. Where like, oh, this is just regular, like random name from a guy from the Netherlands, right? Because Lars and de Vries are both very common first and last names. No, but they the inside joke of like their friend group apparently is that they had a friend who was very leftist orientated politically, and he made a extreme right fake Twitter account, AI generated. So he made like an AI generated picture and an AI generated name and stuff, and he just started rambling about everything. Like he even made like a fake article about how he was censored at the Radboud University for talking about Trump in a negative manner.
Jesus.
I mean in a positive manner. So he talked about positive, so therefore he was censored. And he got invited to talk with Ongehoord Nederland about this, which is like also a very right-leaning like news channel in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
And I found that so funny to hear that it's actually kind of based upon something instead of just random gibberish.
It actually has meaning to it. It's not just a random name.
Actually
That's pretty funny. Oh. Draft is probably going to be starting soon, since we just got the spectate link.
Yes, I will throw it already in the spectate link in the thingy.
Let's go.
Hell
Finally, dude.
Look, I love how we have overlays for this, but because my computer screen is like abnormal big screen, the overlays won't fit. They will never fucking fit. So, or like I have to, and because we share the door and stuff, it makes it. I see a lot of I see an entire row of question marks in chat. It's probably because of the Lars de Vries backstory, but now we are all aware of it. Now we're all on the same
just completely sidetracked, nothing to do with the game at all. Just being it's cool, I guess. It's some Doran's lore, I guess. And now we're hoping that this draft is going to be starting.
I hope so too soon, Tim. It is quite I think a straightforward first ban rotation draft where I talked a little bit about this before the game. But both teams have, I think, a few very obvious bans that they're probably going to attempt to. We're probably going to see like a Cannon ban from Martendo, a Swain ban, or an ARA and Soul ban towards maybe Eridos, or a Nunu ban to Roland Oma, which really has in his name that he really likes Nunu. Vries has played like the hell out of Jace. Like those are, I think, very obvious bans.
Pretty much been one-tricking the champion, pretty much. Already almost 100 games on the champion, and the second most played is Aesol at 7, so that's probably gonna be banned. Nunu
Let's see,
also
yeah.
been one tricked, so that makes sense as
for
well.
the Roland Oma since Rain Soul. Yeah,
And
okay,
the
so
Asol, yeah,
we
also
get
being one tricked.
we get out the standard bands here. I
Yes.
think pretty much.
So, Vlad. Are they gonna pick away? Are they gonna take Jace away so that they don't have to ban it? Because they do have first pick.
That is actually quite interesting, actually.
Yeah, the Swain ban. I wonder if they're also gonna be banning Cannon. Well, Jace did get banned. Okay.
I mean, Cannon is mostly used as a counter pick, so it's not that easy of a one trick to be like, oh, I can just pick Cannon every single matchup and be fine. I think Cannon has a really few bad matchup and is generally good as a counter matchup. So I don't think Cannon. Okay, Cannon. Bans are kind of over the place, but they see generally all more suited towards mid lane champions being banned away. Two mid lane champs from both mid laners from both teams being banned away. So I assume that's where the importance lies. That's always interesting, right? Because Jinx first pick. Because if you ban like your mids away, do you then want to go pick earlier because else you get like outbanned where all your comfort picks are away, or do you like still want to go to the really late mid lane pick so you can have this counter?
It mostly depends on how big do people think their champion pools are, and if they have pocket picks at the ready. Currently, we have a Jinx. We're gonna have to see where that's gonna be.
We see the mid lane of Lars Vries already being pissed that his champs are being banned away. Yeah, that happens. Like, even I, who had done a little bit of research, could immediately see that those bans could be could probably be geared towards you. So that's quite obvious. Nee, niet pissed. Was het plan niet?
Unlucky, dude. Unlucky. Happens, dude.
Are they going to lock in this brand, though? Wait, did they lock in the brand?
They locked in the brand, yeah. They're probably kind of mad about the Asol, about the Chase bans, I assume. Ash brand. Wonder if brand's gonna be support or mid lane.
Yeah, I'm already
assume it's gonna be support.
It is. I think it's better support. But I think if you go Brand Ash, or you're like not extremely like counted by like a Nautilus Leona or something, that can just perma kill it.
Okay, so Xin Zhao for the early ganks. And Pyke. Yeah, Pyke is very potent here.
I mean, he is good against like poke champs because he can heal so much off his passive, but still.
Yeah.
I think he's less easy to play into this matchup than a Nautilus or a Leona would be.
Absolutely. Even Thresh would probably be a little easier, also just because you give Jinx some safety, but at the same time it does give you a lot of kill pressure against an Ashe or a Brand because they are both very immobile and squishy. And then the Gragas. I assume it's going to be a Gragas jungle.
I don't know.
Second most played. It's the second most played of the enemy of the jungler. So I assume it's a Gragas jungle, but could be flagged.
You are now actually quite heavy on the AP. I think only Ashe as your AD choice is not enough. I think you need another AD champ at some point. I do quite like the... I think the Lars de Vries opener is a little bit more stable. The more classic jungles, and then you just pick the bottom lane. And I think Green Tea Love answers probably with the same thing. Maybe they have like more ways to potentially flex it. Once again, I agree with you that they probably won't, but...
Yeah.
It's more interesting.
Yeah, I think the only actual potential flex, I think, is probably Brand. Because maybe it goes mid lane, you know? I feel like you could still go bot lane with it just fine, because it is a lot of damage.
I think, but Brand only works against those other more tankier mid-range mages. I think Elf Brand's just turbo-int. So I don't think Camille ban.
Most likely, we're looking at both teams.
Not a Cannon ban, actually. Not even segmentation. Did not ban Cannon. So that is the one trick for Martin still open. So
Cannon also seems quite good here.
But that could also be a bait, because Green Tea Love has the last pick. So it could be like, hey, we have a counter pick prepared. If you pick it, we'll go smack you. So it could be a bait. So that's interesting. Because they did ban the Sign Camille. So they are aware, like, hey, top, we want to ban it out. But they didn't ban the Cannon. So that's probably like a conscious decision from them.
Plus you have a Gragas, which is very annoying as Cannon, because he can just ult you out. That is a little... Wait, even more AP damage. So Corki mid, I assume. They have a lot of magic damage on their team.
I mean, a lot of poke magic damage as well. So
yeah, long range magic damage for sure, but magic damage not less.
That also opens up like more options, because you have so much. Like, It's sad that I picked Pike here because Soraka would be turbo. I think Soraka would even be more turbo than like a Pike in this
it would
pick.
be nice. Yeah.
Like Sona, so you could still go like Sona. Oh no.
Ooh,
Okay, what the shoo?
Is it Bel'Veth top lane or is it like Xin Zhao in a lane? What am I looking at?
Does Bel'Veth function as a top laner? I have no idea. I don't think she does, right?
She gets passive stacks off of cannon minions, so she is able to stack her passive. It just takes significantly longer.
Yeah, so I think it's a Xin Zhao top then, right? Because I don't think
it might be. I am curious. Maybe it's even a Bel'Veth mid, although that one would be very weird. It looks like a Gragas top lane as well with the Wukong.
Yeah, so it was flex, so yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
It was flex.
This was a little less straightforward draft than I thought it would be, actually.
Yeah,
like the bans were straightforward, but the picks were not.
Quite something. Something indeed.
I'm actually quite curious to see how this plays out. They
yeah,
have a lot of. It's actually going to be a clown fest of a laning phase. Actually, every single lane phase is going to be a gigantic clown fest. Yep. Oh shit! It's not late.
Let's see how the actual draft is going to pan out, and if it is going to hold any surprises in terms of where champions are going.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. But I think Ritzy Love you can predict. I think you are right. Like with Wukong jungle, Gragas top, and the Corki mid. I think that's 100% going to happen.
Team on the right seems pretty self-explanatory to me, but the team on the left, that one's very hard to say.
Like I would almost say it has to be like.
Never look back.
I would say it's a Bel'Veth jungle,
right? Yeah.
Because that just is her best position, but I don't want to rule out it being in a lane, because it could be hella pog.
Wait, I was only thinking, what if it's Zhao mid? That would actually be kind of turbo, since Zhao mid.
Oh,
because it could do Corki, something against Corki. No, it's a Xin Zhao jungle, so it's a Bel'Veth mid.
It's jungle. It's Bel'Veth mid. Yeah, okay. So I was curious about that.
But Bel'Veth mid doesn't even work against a Corki. That's really, really weird.
Yeah,
I think if you play Bel'Veth, like it's the same logic behind if you pick an assassin mid, right?
Well, the problem is with Bel'Veth, you only have 4 dashes, and you can only use them in each direction. And the only way you get an extra dash is if you hit your W. So, unless you hit your W on Corki, you probably can't really get onto him.
Yeah. Also, a question from the chat. Yeah, the VODs will be on Twitch for 10 days, and they'll get automatically deleted. But I'll upload every single stream afterwards. Will get uploaded to YouTube, so you'll be able to see it on the Doran's Esport Replays is the YouTube channel called. That will be uploaded there, so you can always watch them back from there.
Yeah. Something I'm kind of annoyed about is that we can only see blue side names, because now we have absolutely fuck all idea where everything on the right side is going technically, because we can't see their names.
Well, I see like the Bel'Veth player is actually in chat and being like, "Hey yo, by the way, you think that Bel'Veth doesn't have a lot of dash, but you can angle your Q twice forward, so you can gain a lot of distance."
I know that much. It's just that you need to be at specific angles for that. So
but if that happens, I guess what you can always do is it could be a quite good Corki count, because Corki has one exit, that's his W, but that's quite a long cooldown. So as Bel'Veth, you can double Q forward. Corki in response
needs to be interruptible, by the way. The Corki W isn't fast, so you can for sure interrupt it if you're fast enough on Bel'Veth.
And also, like if you double dash forward, like in Corki W's, you just double dash back, and then you will have your double dashes up before Corki has a W up again. So you always threaten like, if you walk up and CS here, I will beat your ass.
Yeah.
But it's more difficult, I think, because Bel'Veth profits more of longer engagements, and I think Corki has a very easy way to tunnel. So maybe, and like if Corki is level 6, you can just, I think, safely enough farm. But you can also guess, I guess you could argue, if Bel'Veth works, she can like invade or like roam and get more stacks that way. It's an interesting one. I have no idea how it's going to pan out, but I am intrigued to see. And we'll see a lot of actually quite interesting laning phase. I think Akali Gragas is an interesting lane, but I think in the end of the day,
I think Gragas probably has a fine lane.
I think both are just equal. I think the problem is Gragas has so much disengaged. If Akali goes all in, he'll just body slam ult away, and Akali has ulted, and it will just go negative again.
Gragas can probably disengage from the Akali pretty well, so Akali doesn't have too much kill pressure. But at the same time, if Akali can just skill up with like some good items, she's still gonna be a menace in team fights. because of the inherent immobility in the backline of the other team. So, yeah. We're gonna have to see.
I already see chat. Okay, you know what? I know I'm wrong about Belfast. I'm just speaking what I know because I've never fucking seen this champion been played in a lane before.
I haven't seen it in a lane capacity ever, so I'm just curious how it will turn out. I've played a jungle a few times, but sometimes it's just a little awkward, so that's kind of the problem. With the angles, it just feels a little awkward if you're not completely used to it. So I assume he's familiar with the champion and can play it. I assume he knows what he's gonna be doing. That's why.
Yeah, I'm hearing
that's how it's gonna look. That's mostly. What's up?
People are like blame me chat that I'm a traitor. I'm just hyped for both teams, but I have more questions about the left team. It's more interesting to talk about the left team right now. I think because they have the most weirdish comp. I guess the only weird part about right side is how the fuck is Brand played? Like, how was he the first pick of Green Tea Love? Well, I don't think it's a strong pick. And I think he got answered quite decent. I think, like, Nautilus still, Leonasson would be more easy. But you can also say those are tank champions, so they can still get
damage, probably.
So, like, if you miss a certain ability, Brand and Ash will just kill you. They will journey you down.
Yeah.
And Pyke has a more, I tried to hit the hook, it misses. Worst case scenario, I can E away if, like, Brand tries to get me off this.
Pretty much. We're gonna have to see. I do think that the left team and the right team are pretty similar in terms of scaling, because both Corki and Brand scale very well into the late game, because their abilities just scale well with items. Ashe as well is pretty good in the late game, although I wonder how useful she'll be. The arrows are always useful, but I wonder how much DPS she's going to be doing in fights. The left team is more of a we're just going to fucking pile onto you kind of comp.
But I think you have a good amount of disengage on the side of Green Tea Love to stop that. I think you have Ashe is a good kiter. Wukong is decently appealing.
All the champions are very good at keeping distance, but they are not necessarily like the Wukong and Brand as well. Brand is very deadly at close range, I'd say.
I also think what's actually quite interesting now, think about it. If Green Tea Love played well with Corki package, I think Lars de Vries can never engage. If they have how are they going to fight as such a melee heavy comp into a Corki package? Into a Dragon Pit. They can never walk in. If they all in, Corki package on top of it, you try to dive the Corki, okay, I'll just get burned like 3/4 of your health. Oh, and Dragon you can't fight anymore, so I'll just get it for like maybe a trade-off or something. And that's actually quite difficult. It's like, I think what Lars de Vries could do is they have quite a good bot engage. However, the problem is the two ranged into like ranged and melee rule. So Green Tea Love will have priority. So if like Green Tea Love gets first Drake, gets the Corki package on the Dragon Timer, and you just focus that can be a very easy going win condition for Green Team Love. Also because they are, I think, still focused on a poke/disengage comp, and Lars de Vries more of a we have to all in comp. We have to like get a things reset, get a Pyke reset, get a Belfast reset, and just work off that. If you can't get a reset in a fight, you are royally screwed.
I'm making a guess. I'm not sure, but I think it might be an Ashe support with a Brand carry next to it.
You also currently have a nice black screen.
Yeah, I have the same, so...
Yeah. At some point you have to click around. Yeah, on me it works again. I have it on 0/0 now, but it works. Tell me when you are also getting it work. So you have to wait a little bit, and now you can just... Check.
I don't know why it's not working. It's working. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, and put on 0/0. Yeah, and then let's count down.
Okay, give me a sec. Yes.
3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Yep. Okay, it's not playing.
It's not playing.
Why is it not playing?
Okay, you have to not put it on 0. You have to put it a little bit over it. On like one. Put it on 1 second.
Seconds.
Put it on 5
seconds now. Yeah.
Okay, 5 seconds. Okay, count down again.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Let's see how it goes.
Finally in. This bug has been in so long, actually. I
It's
talked
so
about it
annoying.
at the last Doran's event as well, that this is a bug that consistently keeps happening.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, it isn't fit to screen. Wait!
Yeah, it looks like it's Ash support actually with a brand carry. That is very cool. I like it. I like it. Makes a bit more sense. Because Ash is now just going to be useful, not needing to do the DPS necessarily. She can just be a poke champion the entire time. Oh god, they're going to miss each other. Oh no.
Oh no.
Nothing's
They
happened.
haven't spotted each other as well.
No, they haven't.
I think the red
Nobody's
side
spotted
evade
each
makes
other.
more sense, but the blue side's like, okay, well, you just want to get a kill. We just want to get ahead somewhere.
Yeah,
Let's play off
yeah.
that. Yeah.
If blue side gets an early kill, this is gonna be something else, dude. Oh god.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, wait, they don't
Nobody's
know.
gonna see.
They don't know. They don't know.
They don't
Oh,
know.
they got a kill. They got. Oh, terrorite. Poof. Okay. Oh.
That's an Ash flash early.
That's a
nice.
flat. That's really good in this lane. If you hook Ash ever again, she's just dead. I think it's really big.
Yep. If you just get the Ash
That's
now,
that's
it's just
enormous.
just a kill if Ash now gets hit by a hook, which is very nice.
I'm seeing, do I see interesting runes or something? I think all's pretty straightforward.
All's pretty straightfortard, yeah. There's nothing too serious. Oh,
That's what I said. That's what I said. That's happening.
Oh,
The Hill
God.
Blade spike this.
First blood pike. Now at that's almost a kill on Brand as well. That's flash Brand.
Oh, he took a third shot. He took a third shot. He took a third shot. No, it's the Yasuo syndrome. I knew it. I have to put on the clown music this game, man. I swear. It's already a fiesta.
This is gonna make mid lane a bit tougher, I assume. Not having no HP left against Corki is not a great thing, since he's just gonna keep poking you more and more as the game goes on.
Yeah, but I don't think Corki still has skill potential. Because if
Probably
I think,
does not, no.
But still, it makes Corki like, it makes him is until level 6 way better, which is really fucking good to have.
Yeah, makes it a safer lane for him in general.
Because now you can actually push in, where normally it would have been more difficulty touching the lane. Now you can just control this lane way better.
Yep.
It could get punished by Sinzao though,
who is looking for a gank. Yeah.
Yeah, Corki does have W yet, so that's quite good.
He just leveled up. He just leveled up. Does he have his W leveled though? This is the question.
I still think
he does. He does has the W.
Good W.
Is that going to be a flash? That's a flash. That's huge. Huge.
I didn't know if you needed to flash there, but I think the problem is if Sinzao got his second W, they could synergize flash together, like the Bel'Veth and the Sinzao, to maybe have enough burst damage to kill you. So, like, it's fine because at the end of the day, if you don't, no, you have the support here. You have the support angle. They both need to focus same target. No.
The execute damage.
And I think that means the dead of the Ash as well.
Or not? Is
Wukong
gonna save it?
Monkey! Monkey!
Monkey?
Oh, it's a good flash.
They
both flashed, by the way. The Pike tried to.
Oh damn!
Wait, what a fiesta! What a fiesta! Oh, the Pike tried to predict the
flash into the shuriken. Oh no! That's a dead guy.
Wait, this is actually quite a hype game. Actually, people are.
God damn.
No, but people are trying to get each other's heads. The Pike and the Wukong. The Pike tried to predict the Wukong flash, and he did it, but it wasn't in range. That's so sad. I respect the Pike though for the attentive.
Pike was barely out of range to hit the stun anyway, so it probably wanted to flash. So Wukong flashed as well to make sure.
Oh yeah, it could be. I guess it could be a both an angle. I thought the Pike stun hit it first, and I thought he did it for the predict angle, but it is interesting to see that they basically flashed at the same time. Yeah. So. They both have the same winning.
Bel'Veth though. Gives her a lot of.
Yeah, this is really fucking good. You get your healing
kills. Oh, and maybe a dead Gragas.
Oh, sheesh. Oh, Mr. Shuriken.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
But you're walking into a Bel'Veth, baby. He's dead. I think he's dead.
Yeah, Bel'Veth is coming in, so he should die.
Yeah, he's turbo dead.
Oh,
don't get to kill the Bel'Veth there.
Nice. That's big.
Okay, good. Sinzao got a lot of things off this game. That's quite decent. The bot lane also got things going. This looks like a really good early game for Lars de Vries.
Absolutely. Looks solid. Looks very solid currently. Bel'Veth going in on the Corki, doing some poke damage, healing up on the wave. Man, the E does so much healing for her. not maxing it
you
first.
get
and
that
still
fem
hitting that much.
Oh, you get that fem
insane.
center so early though. This game. Sheesh.
Yeah. Not just that though. Like the E also gives like a pretty significant amount of healing. So every time she uses E on the wave, it's like goddamn, just so much HP back. But we're gonna have to wait and see how the rest of the game pans out. Although currently, that is a dead pipe.
That's a trade, I think.
That's a trade.
I think Brand. Yeah, okay, now yeah, but it's up again. So
Brand has cooldowns, but a bigger wave. So
I have no idea in whose favor this is, to be honest. I guess the Jinx got the kill. Yeah, Brand also got the kill.
Yeah. I think it's still Jinx favorite though. Jinx
that's also
so
what I thought.
when she gets early items.
Oh shit, the monkey.
Monkey
I think it's gonna get traded here though. Yeah, it's gonna get traded. It's still worth.
For non-shutdown, so that's worth for the monkey for sure.
Yeah, it's worth. Oh, the Martendo.
And the
okay, he's gonna get. Oh, he tried to hook that Corky butt, but he couldn't acquire it.
Yeah, man, that Corgi butt looked so enticing, but he couldn't get it.
That wiggle though, all the Corky skin. Sheesh.
Yeah.
I wanna point out I'm not a furry, but you know, Corky can hit me up.
Early game's going fucking fast.
Wait, why is Ash up?
Probably just to hold the wave. There's nothing going on the rest of the map, so.
I mean, yeah, okay, true.
Why not, right?
It's something I just. Maybe I'm just too low elo, I guess, in my brain. I'm like, nobody's ever done that. No, nobody has ever walked out of their lane before this early as support.
Yeah, I know, right? No level 6 on Ashe, and Ashe is just like, yeah, let me just roam. Let's go.
If they spot this roam, I think a Drake trade, if they like try and go Gragas here, I think that's still worth.
Well, if Lars Vries gets Herald here, they can accelerate the game quite significantly. And currently, they're already pretty ahead.
Okay.
So.
The top lane did not land his hook, trying to go on.
Oh.
Actually, we see resist actually quite a good amount of damage.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting there. It's gonna take the top side invade. They really want to take the Herald here, it seems.
Like, if they spot this out, this invade, they would go Dragon, which is, I think, still worth for Green 2 Love, because I think Green 2 Love should focus Dragons here. Okay, now we're going to spot the entire... Wait, is that Ashe? Oh, that's really bad.
Oh, and the knock-up also on the Corky.
Ah, that's really bad.
Heal.
I think a bit of it's late of a reaction, because Ashe spotted here the team out with the E. Knew, okay, everybody's in front of me, I can just turn back, because nobody behind me currently.
Yeah. Looks like they're gonna go Drake, maybe go into Herald afterwards, I wonder.
Yeah, there's no way that hook misses if it's so close to the target. There's no way. Can't even juke it really.
You haven't seen me play Pyke, I guess, but you know. These players are actually good at the game, so.
Hey, come on, man! don't do yourself on 5 feet on me, I believe. Oh, monkey!
Monkey.
Spin! Ult! They love ults though.
They are very. Oh, that's unfortunate.
So that's in though. Wait, they trade! Oh, they don't trade. Holy. If they. That was so greedy from the Oma right there. I swear. She wanted those cookies out of the jar so bad.
Yeah.
She was like sticking around to be like, I want that kill. But like, hey, yo, you could have died. He's still doing blue buff on like, what, 5% of his HP?
Yeah, you can just do that as a jungler, so that's pretty dope, you know. It's good stuff.
I remember the time the jungle used to be hard. I used to remember that you had champions that you could do free camps and you had to go back to base because they were no longer playable.
Technically, you still have those champions, but they just don't get played in competitive, Johan.
I miss the old times. Miss the better days. The difficult league times.
The difficult league time. When PvE was the most difficult part of League of Legends.
True. We had a Pantheon fucking...
Oh, that's a dead.
Oh shit. Oh, flash traded. I think Xin Zhao still can pick a kill here though. Brand has flash. Wait, that's the wrong target to go on to. That's really bad.
It doesn't matter
either
way. Brand does too much damage.
Xin Zhao doesn't have ult. That's really greedy. Yeah, you don't have the... You just saw the Ashe flash. Just go on the Ashe. Don't go on the Brand. He gets a free study. He still has flash. Even if you get close to killing, we'll just flash out and just kill you anyway.
Corky did TP in though, so that is something to gain out of it. But besides that, it's just a trip,
I mean, the gold is dead even.
Sums, so.
It was 7k to 9k in favor of Lars de Vries at some point.
Yeah,
and now it's even. That's really a big flow.
4 minutes ago they were 2k ahead, and now they're even again.
Look,
So that is
still, I
not a
think
big spend.
acquiring the dragon is quite big, because once again, I think that Green Tea Love has a really good dragon angle, which is now kind of more difficult to acquire. But still, this is quite a throw.
Yeah.
But I
Although,
guess it's not anybody's game at this point, so it makes it more interesting to cast. So I think
yeah.
that's I'm gonna give a thumbs up for that one.
I do wonder what the soul's gonna be, because Chemtech Drake already got taken. The next Drake is Ocean, so I wonder what the next Drake is gonna be. If it's Mountain, that is. Oh god, the arrow.
I think like if it's Fire Drake, it will. If what's called Green Tea Love gets a Fire Dragon, that's so big.
Oh god.
Oh wait,
the
holy shit!
Wukong popping off. Oh no.
But the monkey is so fat. The monkey is so fat. The Oma does.
Guys, he has Thunder. He
doesn't have the. He doesn't have the
need any other
Nunu.
items anymore.
But he has the monkey. Oh, the Martendo's out for blood though.
Yeah, but the monkey's
shit.
already gone.
No, but the
Oh.
Martendo. Oh shit! I
No,
saw the ult
Sash.
into E there,
E.
but he didn't hit
Yeah,
it.
the E missed though.
He didn't hit him.
Unfortunate.
Shit.
Unfortunate.
This is quite
The
difficult.
Jinx
You
is
can't.
just having a tough fucking lane against
Yeah,
this
you
man,
can't.
man.
You can't lane this at all as a Jinx. You can only like
Insane.
stare out one wave and then you're already too low. You have to fuck off. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. You can almost never use the second part of your E against Gragas as a Kali if he has his E up, because you'll always get bumped out of it and just don't do damage with it. So.
Yeah, but it's fine. He
That
probably
is
was.
unfortunate.
Oh. I think
Too
he did it
close.
because he know like, oh, Pike is close. Pike probably like was, oh, I'm going to gank soon. She's like, I'm just going to take as much HP off of him that I can get. Like even if I get low, I don't really care because I know my Pike's coming. So I think that's fair. I think it's probably what like happened in voice.
Something like that, I assume. Now Harold's gonna get taken for.
What the fuck? What the fuck? The fuck is
Oh, is that?
Okay, it's a
Oh,
Kurki!
it's a trade though. That's nice.
The Ash was
Considering-
quite walking insanely fucking close for it actually.
Yeah, considering.
But this is
it
good.
was-
Like this is a 1-for-1 trade, but Lars the Vries can just take Rift Health here because they see like 2
Yep.
carries bot, so this is like the easiest Rift of their life.
Plus, they also just use
I b-
so many resources.
I believe in the monkey, but there's no way he wins this, right?
He wins. He has Sunderer already, so he wins.
What the fuck, that monkey?
Yeah, Monkey is pretty good at this point in the game.
Oh no! That's such a troll Gragas ult. Holy shit, he's such a support. That's so
Gragas
sad.
Betrayal, man.
The Gragas like, hey, you
betrayal.
want my monkey? Here, have my monkey.
Also,
Oh,
did the kill go to Martin? Because that's big.
Yeah,
if
it is.
If
Yeah,
Akali
Martin
gets
got-
the kill there, oh god.
Martin got the shutdown. The Akali got the shutdown. That's big.
Oh god.
Real big.
That is very big. It's gonna be quite something.
Yeah,
Well,
once again,
next-
like I feel sincerely I had to put on the clown music because it's like only battle. It's only fight, no rest,
Man, it
only
feels like we're
battle.
watching LPL here. God damn. Just fighting all the time. Just for the fighting, sometimes. Now you're gonna have a Drake spawn in. I assume that Green Tea Love is gonna try to go for Drake. Because currently Lars Vries is not really in a position to contest it properly.
I mean, the bad thing about the
Barrel.
bot lane kill was you now have a desynced Corki package on the dragon.
Yeah, nowadays it desyncs either way because it has a longer spawn time than Dragon Timer. So
Oh, seriously?
It's probably there. He probably did it to get the next Drake guaranteed. That's a Drake steal from the Jinx rocket, by the way.
Brrr.
Jinx stole
What the
rocket-
fuck?
Drake rocket.
Why does like the fucking priority not go to the Jinx steal in that fucking time? I swear.
Because we are not the LEC, so we don't have camera operators working for us, looking at everything at all times and only picking the most interesting things. It's a computer looking at things, and he doesn't know what is hype and what isn't.
How does he not know that a steal is hype? You can program it. Hype is steal, but yeah, once again, like I don't know what to think of a LoL spectate anymore.
That is probably a dead since out here. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Yeah, it
Most
is.
definitely a dead since
I mean, the monkey's so strong though.
Yeah.
You can't do it against the monkey. The monkey is really strong.
Monkey is really strong at this point.
What
Sunder
a,
is a big boy power spike for Monkey.
like I thought this was a Belfast go to turbo carry angle, but I think it's more of
No.
a don't come close to monkey because monkey will smack your
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah, the team fights on Green Tea Love side seem to be just so much easier to make happen because of all of the AoE damage you have. So they seem to be winning skirmishes and fights quite significantly now.
Because also makes sense because Lars Vries has really weak wave clear. You only have the Jinx, and all the other champs of Green Tea Love can just wave clear very easily.
Yeah, all 3 laners have a pretty good time wave clearing, so it's pretty nice.
And from a safe distance, like if Belfef or like
Greg is not really, but the other 2 for sure. So
yeah. Okay, got it. But he's. I was going to say he's a tank, but that's not how he's played anymore. So Sedge. So
well, he's quite fucking tanky with the build now. Like with the Roa into Archangels, that makes him tanky as a motherfucker.
True. Like I'm so happy they brought Roa back, but I'm so sad it's not the old picture. I don't know why, but I really liked the old picture.
Man, you're just the sentimental type, okay? That's it.
I am the sentimental type.
No sumps.
Okay.
The Rocket, the Martin engage.
Misses. Okay, we see a teleporting coming in from the Corki. They're trying to get Martendo still second ult. Okay, kills. He one-shots the brand. They try to get maybe Martendo back here, but they're... Oh, a second rocket! Another one! Fusha! Meanwhile, by the way, the monkey just goes... Oh, Fusha has acquired the Martendo, and meanwhile we have the Oma trying to get the...
For the monkey.
Oh, that's not worth it. That's not worth it. Like, oh, fuck fest. We had like one Pike reset at some point in that fight, but it's like the entire bot lane... It's a free for free trade, but I guess you always say like, hey, Pike has like, the Pike side has the favorable engagement because you got a reset off, but also you got the monkey shutdowns. That's also big.
Yeah.
So that's definitely, I think, a fight in favor of Lars.
Reset only matters if you can do it more than once. So.
Yeah. So it's this 100% a team fight W for Lars, the Vries.
Yeah.
However, having said that, Green Tea Love is still ahead, and they maybe will acquire themselves another snack. Okay, it's in South Flash, and that's all that's going to be there.
In the end, it was a 3-for-1 for Green Tea Love, so I do think they still made it out of that fight pretty well.
Wait, 3-3-1? It was a 3-3-3, like...
No, I mean 3-4-1. They got 3 kills at the end of it.
Oh, sorry.
So yeah.
Okay, they're gonna get
the
Eve
Jinx
here.
again.
Jinx dies, sheesh.
Damn.
Nice try. Yeah, I mean, you have such a...
Nothing you could do.
That you can also do it from such far range, because you know if the Asphalt hits, Scork can just W and start shooting abilities from like...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's also that, that Belfast, doesn't matter what you do, so yeah, that. Like, you have no vision there, you have no vision mid. You have a vision problem, you have a fucking lane priority problem. You have a monkey, you have a giant monkey problem, you can't get the monkey rid of the jungle. And I think if Pike like phase checks the monkey, he just also inside eyes, so you can't really, It's I think it's quite a
also the huge control ward placement by Brand, insane control ward placement, just outside of the bush. Seems like a big brain strat. I can't wrap my head around quite well.
No, so. that's since I walk into a fat monkey.
Okay, yeah, but monkey isn't fighting.
They'll just do a handshake and be like, "Hey yo, here have my stick once. Have a good day, gentlemen." To you, sir, and then he just walks away. Okay, now we see actually geared up for a dragon fight. This is like this is the part where once Green Tea Love is ahead, and this is once again I think the greatest part of Green Tea Love. Play this slowly. You have package. They can't engage. You can just slowly start it, slowly poke them.
That's Asher gone though. Asher just got used on the Pike, and Pike dashed away from it, so that's big.
You still have package. Package is the biggest one here. Package is 100% the biggest angle here.
Absolutely.
So you still have to. You need to start Drake slowly, or just go for an off pick. That's fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. They keep on the package. So I'm just gonna click on the Corki real fast. So yeah, package almost gone. So they'll try and use it there. Who's going for it? Use it! Use the doggy!
Forcing it here.
Okay!
Big. Martin going in.
They do isolate the Martin, but he is in stealthy right now. Okay, good ult from the Martin though. Gets out. So nothing happens right now. Corki will get picked up actually huge that Lars is able to trade there 1-for-1 in the end. After having committed so much. But
in the end, it's a 2-for-1 in favor of Green Tea Love.
I mean, it's still good for Green Tea Love.
Get the Drake,
yeah, but I'm still like, that should have been like the biggest L for Lars de Vries, and it wasn't as bad in the end. Like that isolated fight.
Lars the Vries never really committed to the fight. They just tried to get one pick and run away, but the Corki package made it so they got one more.
Yeah, but the Corki package, like I said, that's so big. That's so big in this fucking game. The Corki package is absolutely big.
Yeah.
You can't really do anything about it as Lars the Vries. You have to respect it so much, else your team just gets wiped.
And that's
a dead bike. I think they'll trade off with here, so that's probably fine. Because you get more kills on the Jinx, but...
I don't think it's that fine. I mean, it matters too much, to be honest.
For Lars de Vries it's big, because Lars de Vries is, like, Jinx is your only ranged carry. If you want to fight, if you kind of want to fight normally, this game, Jinx is your way to do it. Jinx gets a reset off, because you have, like, Pyke Bel'Veth. Maybe you have a pick comp, you could say. You could argue Lars de Vries is just a very good pick comp. You get a reset. If Jinx is fed, gets a reset, that's big. So if your Jinx is fed, that means you will have an easier normal team fight where you can just try go for a pick, you get a pick, you can just snowball off there.
Yeah. The only one who can really carry fights at this point is the Jinx, for sure, but at the same time,
you already have
it's still gonna be rough.
You have a prime target, like Gragas and Ashe are still quite underfed, they're quite killable at this point, especially Ashe. You can get a reset of that quite easily. Just get a reset of that and just go ham on that. If Pyke reset, Bel'Veth reset, Jinx reset, you can just go. Like that's the Lars de Vries win angle.
You need to get to the Ashe. That's
good interrupt. Oh, they're gonna start. Yeah, if Pyke shows bot, that's indeed a free Baron angle.
Another peel off because they.
That's interrupt. I don't know if it's a good interrupt.
Sushi
fight. Okay, that's gonna be an Ashe kill. Ooh, Martendo hard committing. They're trying to try get Foos. They get Foos, but since Al goes back, they get the brand. That's big. Jinx gets reset, can't go, but Oma's still alive. He's big, but he gets stunned. He gets stunned. Oh, can he get something off? He can at least get. Go face star. Okay, they trade, but that's really big. That's really big. Are they going to be able to acquire the Gragusi here? It's quite a long fight to acquire that Gragusi.
They might still get Gragas, but there's Flash. Maybe.
The Adventures of Gragusi, I believe.
The problem with this is that...
you get spotted on the ward?
Lars de Vries can't really get anything out of that fight. They cannot get objectives out of it. They just get the kills. It's nice for sure, but the fact that they can't make...
but you could argue
one turret disappear. It's kind of
like they didn't have vision on the Baron, so this fight was a Lars de Vries force because they thought they were doing Baron. Like and Bel'Veth got interrupted and Spike interrupted, so then Ashe got caught. So it's like basically it's like a more respawn fight than really Lars de Vries saw an opportunity or something. It's more of a response from something that Green Teal did. So. But yeah, definitely not getting Dragon here. The Baron is still a big threat. The Dragon, less so, I think, but still an option for Green Teal to acquire this game. Ooh, that's actually quite a long stunt. Holy shit, that's a lot of damage.
That is a dead.
Bruh.
Oh god.
I thought Corki was dog, but apparently Corki's still really strong. It was a really nice one shot on the Jinx. Exactly, because if one more base stack from the Jinx went through, Foos was dead, Jinx had reset, the fight's completely different there. Holy moly.
Yeah, but Corki is pretty strong now. He already has like 2 items going on as storage. Jinx only has 2 items, but you know, pretty nice still. The only reason Corki just comes out ahead there is because he's just a little bit further ahead of the enemy team. Monkey popping off.
Bel'Veth's actually quite not that strong of a pick this game. I thought it was going to be quite a hidden gem from the Eridos, but it's not doing quite much.
Personally, I was just curious because her stacks are also incredibly low currently.
Sure.
She has 23 stacks, which is only about 22% attack speed, which is
really
not
low.
great. Yeah. It's gonna be 23% attack speed when she levels up again, but currently it's not.
Yeah,
ideal.
but then it's like, what's her place in the team fight? Yeah, for God's sake, she tries to fucking get a reset. Yeah, but you can't. You'll fucking insta get that.
Yeah, pretty much.
You can't.
Like you have to try getting a flank off, but at this
point, the only one who can fucking frontline is the Xin, and the only reason Xin can frontline is because he can press R on like the Corki poke and the brand poke and stuff. Like that's the only reason. Also just gets pooped.
Lars and Vries can now start giving up Drakes if they really want to, because they got 2 already. So
I guess there is an angle to stall, but in the end of the day, I think that Green Tea Love has
game goes,
Holy shit.
The less of a chance they have.
Actually, I thought this was quite over, but it seems... Oh, he missed the combo. He fucked up the combo. Yeah. I think Gragas, that means that Gragas is dead here.
Yeah,
he doesn't even get the Belfef. Holy shit, that's bad.
That's
you still have the Corki... Oh, what the fuck? Wait,
And Ash are...
Incoming! I get the Martendo here, yeah, 100%, yeah. Okay, you could, I think, have acquired the Jinx, but that's fine. I mean, that's what I do also see, that like, in also where there's so much fighting, right? I think both teams are just so confident in what they play. So both teams just don't back down, because they believe they can do stuff. Like, if I played Belfef there, I would just immediately fuck off, because I was like, nah, no way I win this. But the Belfef was like, no, I will juke. And he juked, and he actually lived.
Just gonna do Baron here, and see if they can... Because Gragas has TP, so he can TP in if needed.
Okay, you get the double objective here. They already got the dragon, so that's good. So they don't have to like trade it off, which I think is a wise decision. You don't want to like give soul point here and a potential back into this game. Now you can fight. You can fight on this as Green Tea Love. You can come and fight. Kill Sins out first. You just play it very slowly. It's fine. You don't have the damage. Jinx gets. Jinx doesn't get hit by this. They get at least a trade off, but the Ashe isn't worth much, so I don't think that matters as much.
They're
gonna get the Belfef eventually, I think. Yeah, Belfef dies. Oh, but Martendo! Wait, where's the rest of his team? Yeah, that means Gragas is dead. Okay, that's... I guess kind of interesting how the...
They can for sure get an inhib here in mid lane though.
Yeah, Martendo TP'd in. His team knew. He should have just tried to help the Gragas if he was trying to get up. But I guess they were like, hey yo, we really want to set up this mid wave. We have death timers. We want to get this inhib as fast as possible. Just trade Gragas and we're fine. They don't get the inhib here. I know.
They don't try getting it, I assume. I think they don't want to get it yet.
Like
it gives free golden experience to the enemy team. So
okay, yeah, I have heard that argument, but I think that argument doesn't count anymore. It's 27 minutes in the game. I don't think it's late enough then that you just pick it, especially when you're ahead. If you're like equal and you don't get the inhib. You're not equal. You are almost like 9k. You're 8k ahead. Why wouldn't you just get the inhib Trident? Like you have Baron anyway.
You can get it at any point now, and the respawn timers are like 10 seconds. So you know, I think it's totally fine not taking the inhib here. Just
I disagree, but there could be some kind of big Bray Division 1 Academy League tech that I'm unaware of. I am a slowly side
lanes. Probably want to get side lanes. Maybe have a good angle for the Drake. You know.
Belfef actually goes tank item here, by the way. You see that?
Yeah, it's fairly common, I think. It's not very weird to go tank items on Belfast.
Jinx has free item power spike, Corki is really strong, Brand's really strong. Gragas actually also quite strong. I thought he was quite behind, but it doesn't have a matter anymore. I think he can probably 1v1 this even if he really wants to, if he plays it well.
He for sure can at this point.
I think he's
Gragas
now has, but Gragas now has such a low cooldown on his E, so it doesn't matter because like every time Akali tries to get a fucking burst off, he just E back up again. Okay, they will try to get a monkey here. It's decently tanky, yeah, but he has the burning off. They get
this 1 for 1.
It's still 1 for you get the reset. Belfef burns down. Oh shit, they get the
2.
It's 2 for 2 now, but I think they will be able to acquire more. Oh, the slow hits, that's big. The slow hit's really big. Oh, he misses his stun! The Brand misses stun.
Oh god.
Oh no, he doesn't get. Oh, they didn't crit. That's so sad.
60% and he didn't get it. Corki also gets like the bot lane turret. This is very, very good for Green Tea Love.
I think at the end of the day, I appreciate fully what Lars Vries did, but their comp is just hella difficult to play in the end of the day. Like, how can you play a normal fight with this comp?
Well, currently, with how far behind they are, it's just not.
No, but even if you're
in the before a fight starts, it's not doable.
True. So like from an equal, you always have to think from an equal or like below average standpoint, right? Because you're like, oh, my team can win when we're ahead. Yeah, most champions just win when they're ahead. I mean, what can you do when it's like equal or you're behind? Like, how can you play a fight out? I think Lars Vries, like playing off resets works because there are even like meta comps that work off resets. That's fine. Like Viego was like busted because of this reason for a longer time. You could just play over a reset and you could just turbo win a fight. but you have 3 champions that require a reset. Actually,
Plus, the
to function
downside
normally.
of resets, even though you get one, you still need to get the others. Like
Yeah.
it's not like if you blow your entire load on one champion, that doesn't really matter. Even if you get a reset, because you still need to get more than that one champion. So, you know, if you exhaust your damage before a fight even starts, it's just not really gonna happen. Plus, like, the fights are so much easier on Green Tea Love's team. They can just throw an Ash Arrow at something. If it doesn't hit, 30 seconds later, he can throw it again. Plus, like, they just have CC, and quite a good amount of it. And Lars Vries just doesn't really have any.
Oh shit, SRO doesn't connect.
Missed.
I think Green Tea Love has the edge here. They have this poke comp. They do TP. They also go from one side. That's difficult. You need to set a flank up here.
Yeah.
Monkey in the bush. Monkey in the bush. They.
What a bush,
okay,
though.
weird flash, but you get. Doesn't matter, I think. You just get a kill. You get a second kill. Martino on the Fus though, but it doesn't matter.
Almost gets the kill.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
shit. Maybe they get one. No, I don't even get one. Yeah, that's game. That's game.
This game.
Yeah, that's game.
Just gonna push through mid, bot, and finish the game.
Yeah, that's the day. It was just the Green Tea Love was so far ahead. Like, if you have to enter the pit as Lars de Vries' camp in Green Tea Love's camp and they're ahead, what can you do? You're gonna be like poked down to so low HP before you even engage in the fight.
Unless you get a flank on carries, but even if you do get a flank on carries, it's like.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You have to like maybe flank off something.
At this point, it's just they're getting slapped by the wallets of Green Tea Love, so it doesn't really matter too much. Getting CSP ammo also a little higher.
Yeah, but you see a good 1-0 victory in favor of Green Tea Love.
Yep.
Look, I'm gonna quickly see if there's going to be a break or we're just going to continue. I think I got invited already. So
yeah, I did too.
Okay. We're gonna quickly look at stats. You
do have to show the stats, Johan. There you go. Yeah, that seems about right.
Yeah. I guess
still a lot of damage. It's still a lot of damage out of the Akali and Jinx, but just not enough to actually kill the entire enemy team. So a little unfortunate. I did think the Belfast looked great early, but it really got outskilled.
I like because if you have the pike, tactically you have so much like freedom in the early game, and they used it quite well. Like just the Zin and Belfast and pike just went on a warpath.
The early, the first 5 minutes of the game, they really got ahead. But after that point, the fight started going less and less in their favor. So that was quite unfortunate, really. Quite
a little
unfortunate.
sloppy, a little bit.
They did have some fights. They still managed to win. They managed to still get the enemy team, but not in a way that they could take objectives afterwards. So they couldn't really take turrets after one fight. They couldn't really go for a Baron or a Drake because they weren't up. They got sums and kills, but besides that, kind of unfortunate. But at the same time, it was very well played from Green Tea Love. They played they knew they just had to get to the team fighting stages of the game, and once they got there, was just very, very tough for them to do anything.
We'll see. I'm just looking at the previous pick and bans. Like, what's going to because it's always a question: if you lose, what are you going to change to not make it happen again? So I think the comp wasn't that bad. It's maybe more how it's played, but I still think the Belfast makes the team so needed for those resets because Belfast
makes it a bit awkward.
It makes it really awkward. You have a decent, but they have a good amount of disengage. So I think it's a decent comp, but I think Green Tea Love answered it quite well because you have so much disengage and kite that you can really deny the resets, or you can deny them popping off after a reset.
I do wonder
that wasn't even necessary because they were so far ahead they could just poke out. So it didn't in the end really matter, but still then if an equal footing, I still think Green Tea Love did a better job in the draft. But it's quite good to see that Lars Vries can come from an unexpected angle. So that's also always a good thing, because that always makes you like, okay, we have good options the second game. We can go from a completely different angle and throw Green Tea Love for the loop. But
I
we'll
just
see.
wonder if we're gonna see a Team Worth overview at Jochem. Can
Sorry?
we show a Team Worth overview? Like how much one team got ahead of the other one?
Oh, the graph you mean, or?
Yeah, probably the gold graph. Yeah, that's what I assume is the case.
I'm
sure.
already in the lobby of the next game.
You can still put it up in worth €3. Yeah, with the dollar sign as well. Nice one, dude. €3. Love it, love it. But I do wonder what the nice. But I do wonder what the adaptations in the draft are going to be. Mostly, I assume the bans are going to stay quite the same. Yeah, Gold League.
I think the bans are quite self-explanatory.
You show the Gold League.
But then I already clicked away the game.
Yeah, it's not there anymore. Fuck, we can't show it. Damn.
We already are in the next lobby, so we can
yeah,
show
I assume it. I thought it would be my match history.
Wait, would it be? Wait, this is the match history? No, it's a...
No, it's not.
Oh, there's a pigeon in front of my window.
Nice.
So that pigeon is chilling. Hey, how are you doing, pigeon? He fucked off.
Hey, draft is probably going to be starting somewhat soon.
And he saw me and he immediately fucked off. The great one. As in real life. Okay,
new Jochem.
Yes, new spectate link. I'll quickly throw it in the thingy so we can actually see it.
Already watching.
You have to go over. And now we will see the next ban phase.
So yeah, the first 4 bans are probably going to be close to the same as they were the last drafts. Yep, exact same. 4 champions that are the same, and then Wukong ban.
Wukong is the duration I think here. Wait, which is
Wukong was very strong. It's
they stayed same side. Yeah. No, because now there's like blue red instead of like their names. So just everybody knows fewer. It's the same as the last time. So it's
Lars de Vries on blue.
Lars de Vries on left and Green Tea Love on right. Yeah. Same bands.
That first pick. Okay, interesting. Are they gonna use it as a flex pick this time? I wonder.
Oh, there's a screenshot from the gold graph. We'll show it after when we have the stream delay.
Yeah.
Oh, we also have a triple docs who subscribed with a Prime membership to the Doran Switch Esports account. Welcome. Thank you for your subscription. Those hard-earned dollars will go straight to the Twitch bank, but still appreciated nonetheless.
Ooh, that's a Vlad pick.
We get a little bit amount of the subscription, I guess. We get a little bit amount of the money from the subscription.
You get 50% of the money.
Yeah,
but we have a Belvet so far, and a Vlad on the Green Tea Love team.
Yeah, because it wasn't
banned last game. So I wonder how strong it's gonna be, because
like
banned last time.
The real question is, of course, is Belvet going mid? Is Vladimir even going mid? We don't know for sure. Vladimir's probably going mid, but it could be top. Belvet could literally go everywhere at this point, like except the bottom lane, she can go everywhere. So like that could be interesting.
Hey, don't count that out too fast.
At least we know Xayah's going.
Still in the game. Senna's still in the game, so she might go bot lane Belvet.
That's true. Xayah AD carry is at least one place almost she'll go for sure. So that's at least the easy one.
I'd be very surprised if she goes anywhere but ADC.
Kalista answer. I love Kalista. I like seeing her so much. I'll enjoy this.
The stylistically, Xayah is pretty good against Kalista, because
Xayah is the Kalista counter, honestly. It's the problem is Kalista's really low range. You have a lot of dashes, but like if in the starting when you try and get on the Xayah can deny that so hard, so that's really difficult. But you have potential as Kalista, but I think it's a more Xayah favorite matchup.
Currently, the Xayah seems very strong. There are 3 champions on the enemy team which all really want to go into you, and Xayah can just be like, "Hey yo, I got feathers, you all die now." So it does seem like quite a good pick currently. Let's see what they're gonna if they're gonna like show the pairing with it. Ooh, it's a Maokai jungle. So some more disengage slash
Maokai is actually
heal.
pretty good here. Yeah, you have a lot of champs that have difficulty face checking now. I think it's really good. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to face check anymore because the Maokai as well. So and the enemy team seems to thrive on being face checked so far. So we're gonna have to wait and see what Lars de Vries is gonna do in the second phase. What are the next bans also gonna be? I'm curious.
Oh.
Red missed a ban.
Red missed a ban. Yahoo!
They didn't ban. Unfortunate. Unfortunate.
Well, they're already typing whoops in chat. They'll probably show us the ban soon.
At the same time, it's te laat. Yeah, you cannot. It's unfortunate, but missing a ban is missing a ban most of the time.
Oh,
but
are they gonna?
Oh, maybe it's. Okay, I don't know, man. Gragas is at least banned. Okay, teams are arguing about whether anything is gonna be fucking happening with this missed ban.
They are. You could make an argument for both sides. I'm not going into it, but I guess you could be like, if you're late, you're late. You're technically correct. You could just be like, okay, but I'm also like, yeah. I would be like, sure, it's fine. It's just. It's a more casual style tournament, I think, anyway. So I think.
Well, it depends. How
if it was the finals or like half finals, like quarterfinals, but it's whatever. Anyway, they decided to just be a good sport about it, so they just accepted the ban. So we'll just continue as it was.
Yes. Trinimir ban. Jack's ban. Interesting. Jax probably got banned as like something.
Jax is really good against like Belfast and Zalkalista. Just Jax ban makes a hell of a lot of sense.
That as well, but
but Red Side banned it. Wait, so Red Side banned?
Yeah,
that's really weird. Okay,
because they probably wanted to pick something that was very shit against Jax. So that is my take.
Or did they want to pick then?
Anivia. Interesting. They have a lot of zone control again, a lot of AoE damage, and very good.
A hell lot of zone control. Like the problem with Anivia is a weird one. Like it's zone control. It's like disengage / control. Like zone control. I would say it's the champion strength. It's not really poke. It's not really like. I guess it's consistent damage, but it's more zone control because you can just throw your frost and you can throw your wall down and be like, do not go through here.
Yone to answer. That's interesting.
Yone's pretty good against Anivia, I think. So that's a good iteration. But that means that Belfast is going. Where is Belfast going?
Belfast seems to be going into a lane again. I just wonder if it's going to be support or a solo lane at this point.
They're 100% they're discussing it right now. Okay, we want to go Belfast where? Okay, here we go.
Okay, so it's Belfast support, I think.
Yeah, and they pick Akali again because they need AP damage. Yone has some AP damage.
But not enough.
So they go the Akali top again. Yone mid.
Yeah.
Wait, who the fuck is the support?
I told you, Belfast. It's Belfast support, my guy, with Kalista.
Bruh.
Yeah, that's the only option. You go Sins out support, but that seems very shit. So. And the Jenna seems very, very, very good. Because the whole of all of blue team wants to go in, and all of red team does not want to go in. So Jenna seems very nice as like a peel champion in this case.
Okay, does so depend on literally how like the same types of comps again.
Exactly.
Same type of comps. I guess this comp of Lars de Vries is less reliant on these shutdowns to go off, but I still think they're quite pick heavy. They still want to like acquire a gap in the enemy's lines.
They need to snowball early, otherwise they're gonna get out.
But I think it's more easy to do this game because there's no Gragas. Gragas is really easy to disengage with, and Yone is easier to engage with than like Belfast. It's like Yone goes on the carry position. Like, okay, by the way, may I say something quite randomly, what I just thought about? Sure. Okay, so hear me out. Kalista support, Yone AD carry, Belfast mid.
Yeah, no, I don't think so, my guy. Tragic. That's probably not happening. Belfast mid again?
Bro, it's happening.
It's the same player.
Bro, it's happening. Yeah, bro, it's happening. I told you already what's going to happen, bro. You didn't know.
No fucking way, right? There's no point. Seems so random.
Yeah, but it is random, but it's perfect. You don't understand.
I don't know if it's perfect, but we're gonna have to wait and see.
Yeah, so Nintendo, that's the top lane picked again, Akami.
Yeah, that one is expected.
I like how Lars de Vries is really putting on the clown shoes this game. I appreciate that fully. They're like
they really like Belveth, it seems, huh?
Yeah, I guess Void Mommy acquired.
Is it gonna be Anivia top lane? I'd be very surprised by this, but
no, I don't think so.
They're not in order, so I assume it's not. Jack's ban? Are they just gonna ban something random? Because technically they did miss a ban. I do wonder.
No,
if they,
I think you sent screenshots from pick and ban to like the thing, the Discord.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm like. Maybe they just don't ban in the last one. I don't know.
Oh, because they missed one. Yeah. That makes sense.
Otherwise, it would have been a Pike ban and not a Jax ban. So.
Yeah, but maybe they were like, oh shit, we forgot to like, yeah, I'm not gonna ban Pike.
Oh,
yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, now we're gonna.
I didn't pick Pike either.
Okay, but so. You have to say it can't be a Yone support, so it's 100%.
Yeah,
Kalista support.
Yone's support would be weird.
Yeah, it's Kalista support. I told you, bro. I told you. I have that Giga brain.
Well, the support still picked Yone, but we're gonna have to wait and see.
Oh yeah, actually he did.
Yeah.
Wait, bro, what the? Yeah. If it's so Yone support would be so weird though.
Maybe they just send Yone to mid lane and go with the fucking Belfast in the bot lane.
Oh,
just
that they're like,
players.
Yeah, same players.
They're gonna flex players instead of champions. Maybe we're gonna have to wait and see. It's quite a curious comp. I think they will have a better time in the mid to late game now than in the last game, but it's still gonna be tough because stylistically they are quite countered. So yeah, I feel like in the late game, Green Tea Love probably will just have the advantage in terms of fights. It's just a bit hard to say for sure what's gonna be happening unless Lars de Vries gets like very far ahead.
Also, I was forced by the corporate media to show you this.
Oh, by the gold graph, right?
I was forced to show the gold graph, so I will do that so we can then quickly go back to this game. Let me do that.
Yeah. You can show it now.
Yes.
There you go. Yeah, that seems about right. Yeah.
That seems like about a good throw.
For about 10 minutes, they were ahead, and then they broke even, and after that, it was only downhill from there. That seems about what we are.
Basically, what our feelings was about that game.
Yeah, and there's a good chance that happens again this game because I do think they're gonna get outskilled again. I just wonder how exactly it'll be going.
Okay, but
because if they get ahead this game, they for sure have an easier time keeping the lead because their champions just snowball way better, especially inside the bot lane.
If you were in this game, which team would you rather be a part of right now?
Absolutely, I would so much rather be on Green Tea Love. Absolutely, just feels like because you're not. I don't think you would be on a clock at all if you're in that team. The other team's for sure on a clock because they're gonna get out team fought, I think. And outscaled as well. If they don't get an early lead, it's gonna be a very, very hard game for them to win.
Yeah.
They have to play so good if they want to win that game. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see. How is it for you?
I would 100% agree. However, I think so I wanted to make when the game started. I wanted to make the NA argument. Nobody can play disengage. Nobody can play comp. Just pick something that goes in. That's generally the rule.
And scaling.
And
those
I think
2 things.
Yeah, I guess, but I still think left side. Like the problem kind of is though with setting up these objectives, and I think that's really important. If Lars de Vries has to walk into a space, like into an objective that Green Tea Love has already like set the vision for, already has acquired, is already in. So if Lars de Vries has to walk into the Dragon Pit, has to walk into the Baron pit, they are royally screwed. Because they're going to get zoned the hell out of them. They're going to like lose so much HP trying to even get close. They're going to be dead even before they get there. There's no way. So what Lars Vries has to do is they need vision control, because they need to know what Green Tail Love is setting up when. Like if Green Tail Love just starts a Baron, you're already quite fucked. So you have to like know what the hell Green Tail Love is doing.
Do something about it, yeah.
If you're behind, you already it's really difficult to play, because then they're in the driver's seat, so you have to respond even more. However, that's the however part. If you are ahead, you have a really easy going side, because you can just seek skirmishes wherever you go. You can just extend the lane as long as you like. They have to walk into vision. You can one shot somebody. You can just go away, and you have all these champs that have great one shot potential, great mobility, so you can always be like, pick someone off and go away. Kill someone and go off. If Green Tail Love is not grouped up in an objective, you have so much freedom and so much potential to set up picks. However, if those objectives go to the way of Green Tail Love early, and Green Tail Love can like force the dragon fights, force the Baron fights, then you're going to have a really tough time as Lars Vries. So Lars Vries has to really be conscious about, we cannot lose the early game. If we lose early game, it will just be snowball from there, because then you can never really engage anything anymore. However, if you are able to acquire pressure and acquire, most importantly, that vision, that sweet vision, you will just be able to snowball from there. And you will get a quite easy extended laning phase into a win. It's a Belfast sport, yeah, you are right. Okay, so eventually you were the one that was right. It is a Belfast sport in a Costa Rica. I had hope, though.
I would have been very confused if it wasn't. Just feels so wrong if it wouldn't be. Anyway. It also seems to be Anivia mid. That's good. You need to switch layouts, my guy.
I need to do that
on stream.
Why doesn't it go to the... Why don't I see shit? Yeah, but
it's black.
It needed to, yeah, it needed to go. It needs to load it. It needs to load it something. Okay.
Let's see how it goes, though. I'm curious. This does seem to be a bit better as a team comp, but I do still think that late game team fights are going to be tough for Lars Vries.
Yeah.
They do have very, very, very fast objective taking if they get items. Like their objectives disappear. It's insane.
Yeah.
So that is nice.
Like I said, it's a game of driver's seat. Whoever can acquire the driver's seat can play out a game that's so good to their advantage that the other team can't really respond to it. I think that's going to be really important.
I wonder.
But we're going to see like laning phase. I have no idea how good Belfast is in this laning phase.
I don't think she's going to be great, but we're going to have to wait and see.
Do you need to last hits the academy for those stacks, or does you need to be close?
Yes.
You need to last hits. Oh, that's
why she bought.
Then you're going to even get less stacks this game.
No,
why is so?
Shield, so
like, do they have like this secret like Belfast tech, or is like the mid laner just high on Void Mummy for some reason? He's like, I will pick Void Mummy every single game. I want her, and nobody will stop me.
Hey, sometimes you have that champion high, and you're like, damn, this champion
I respect it, but it's a really weird pick. I mean, there are a lot of like mummies, but like Void Mummy is a really weird one. To be very honest with you, right there.
And the other Void Mummy just seems so much more attractive to me, you know?
Yeah, but Kaisa is like not really a mummy.
No. Rek'Sai, my guy. Come on.
Okay, you know what? you're going to Horny Jill. You're going straight to Horny Jill.
No. It's just way more attractive. Come on, man.
No. You're going away. To Shadow Alba
feels like the champion can do something.
No.
I do want to point out that in about 30 minutes, I'm gonna have to play the Academy League game, an Academy League game as well.
Yeah, so if the game doesn't end, then I'll do the last grinding myself.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to leave you.
It's fine, but just have like your client open. If like you get summoned, then go. Maybe they have a delay or something.
I'll hear it in like Discord or something. It's no biggie.
Good. Okay. Anyway, we can focus on this one.
Ooh, that's
shit!
Yeah.
But I guess that Vlad can regenerate all of this. What the fuck?
That's a very good NATO.
Oh, never mind. Just that guys, I just get turbo fucked. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And also a dead Belveth.
Yep.
Oh god.
Oh! Oh!
He
Oh!
lives.
Oh, he doesn't
He
have.
still dies.
Oh, very good tornado. But I
Wait,
think that's
is that
also
gonna
dead.
be a trade?
Oh!
Oh wow, it's trade. But I don't think it's worth. It's a 3 for 1. That's very nice for the Saya.
Okay, so like Belfast went wrong to be start off, but still, how it was played was wrong because the Belfast was like, I'm going to finish the Janna, and then Kalista lost the 1v1 against Xayah. Once again, because Xayah is just very good into Kalista. Kalista can really get out of those E's quite easily because she has to be so close. And it's gonna get
exhaust helped. But let's see, yeah. For sure, the Xayah just is very, very nice. If she can stack on feathers in a fight, it's just not happening for Kalista unless she dodges them, so.
He didn't even... I love that wall because it didn't technically even stop his base.
It didn't even do anything.
He just cancelled himself.
Walked, yeah.
Sage. Am I going to cast the next one? I don't know.
Is there a next one?
Yeah, because your game's next one, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if it's getting streamed. I'm fairly sure it's not, but you know.
I am
the start at 9. That's fair. You can cast, but you're gonna be by yourself for 2 games, so.
I don't know. At least let me ask, Mr. Daymare, are you like from which team are you? Who are you asking? Who are you asking for? Because it's the same team I know.
Anyway, the game so far is very uneventful, but a 1K
But there's a lot of fighting.
It's
not that uneventful. Bot lane was quite important. What happened?
Well, yeah, but that's.
Oh, and Midland's going to die. Oh shit! It's the Oma though. He doesn't have flash. He doesn't have flash. So he's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine.
Can't reach.
I'm asking for weak side. Yeah. Okay. Same team. Yeah. Fair.
Yeah.
I'll think about it. Yeah.
So far, 1K lead for Green Tea Love though in 5 minutes of game time, which seems not ideal for Lars de Vries because their team doesn't really like being behind again. So, yeah, this is gonna be something. Let's see how the first objectives go. If Lars de Vries can acquire some objectives early, they might save themselves for at least a little bit. And if they don't, that is not ideal. They're probably going to be losing the game if they don't get early objectives, but fights could still go their way.
I didn't know that Anivia was so oppressive in this lane. I thought it was actually quite your favorite.
Anivia is very oppressive in any melee lane.
I guess.
Can't walk up, man. Can't walk up, can't do shit. Well, Silas can probably still be kind of okay, but also depends on Anivia, I guess.
Oh shit. Yeah, there's so much vision control from Green Tea as well.
Murdered.
Look at those 2 vision.
Oh, okay, that's a flash.
Oh, they're going for the. That's quite a late Kaisa, but now they have to back off.
Oh.
Gets a
good
god.
Oh, there. Oh no.
Well, you could just turn Anivia or turn an Oma. That's fine. Go the Oma. That's fine. Kill her. Yeah, that's good. You just go. Oh, good flash. Good flash. Very well played from New Weather. Nice. Ah, close though.
Almost get the egg.
Close. Almost. If you get the egg there, she's dead. She's dead, 100%.
Well, maybe. The Janna's still next to it, and Xayah probably would have stayed. Because they both have full HP still. But who knows? Would have at least given Yon a bit more kill pressure in the lane, so would have been nice to pop the egg, but sadly it was not meant to be. Let's just see how I wonder if there's gonna be a Drake fight before Herald spawns. Or a Drake fight in general.
I mean, both teams are looking, like I said, because it's very important to be in a drive sheet. So both teams are looking to acquire a lead, which meant that the game is now just a stalemate again. Because it's like,
it's even again. Jesus.
Both teams are trying something, and sometimes the other team wins, sometimes the other team loses. But for now, I think it's, I don't know which team that's favored. Like I said, both teams have a good argument to be made for why they would skill better. But you could argue the longer range team skills better. Oh shit, Vries has no flash. Has egg. That's a good counter ult actually to kind of. Oh, they get the Yon ult. Yon flash.
Yon flash. The Maokai ult's down though.
Oh, if they get that stun maybe. Okay, that's fine. They have to respect. They don't know if Yon ult's back up. The ult has Ignite. They have to respect this. They could one shot.
Yeah.
I think like the real question is what the fuck does Belfast add to this team in a team fight?
I have no idea. I wouldn't be able to tell you. I think it's the resets, and that's about it. But
Yeah, but what
I
does a
have no
reset do for your
Belfast.
team? Okay, you have more attack speed. Now what the fuck do you do with that?
If you get a Belfast reset in the middle of the enemy team, it does true damage. Also, based on missing health. So it is pretty good.
Oh, that's a really late pull. Has to flash because of it. Has to like use both sums. That's really good for the Martendo acquiring. Be able to acquire 2 subs for like 1 sum and Martin. I mean the Vladimir the back here. Mid lane is still quite a fuckfest. Egg is still. Oh, he has to flash again. He knows he doesn't have flash. Is going to use ult in return. Oh,
damn.
The Maokai should block that. He should stand in front of that. He should see it coming. He stand in front.
He barely could make it in front of it, I think. Because it goes pretty fast, and the hitbox isn't too fat, so he's not from the side. So, Jesus.
Right. I think the Vladimir will always kind of be fine as long as he has pull up. If he has pull, he can at least.
Yeah.
Say to you, if you try and dive me, it will be a risky one.
Second Q is also a great deterrent. It does so much damage and gives so much healing. It's quite ridiculous. Yeah. That's pull gone.
Yeah, now it's pull. Now you have to back because you can't touch the wave anymore.
Looks like the Maokai is still gonna go for a demonic embrace. And they're gonna trade Drake.
They didn't spot the Maokai, I think. So I think they just assume with the pressure top, maybe they have this angle. I think that's their prediction. Are they
maybe get the Akali here?
Akali doesn't have ultimate, doesn't have flash, of course, because he doesn't have it. But you know he doesn't actually pick it. But the Shroud's no longer here. He doesn't have ult. Yeah, he's 100% dead here.
Yeah, he should be.
They're gonna give it to the Vladimir as well. That's smart. That's good.
That's good. That's good. That's a bit of damage from the Xayah.
Xayah has ult, right? That's fine, yeah. Oh, that's a really late R!
Wow.
That's a really late R. That's really...
Ignite. The Ignite coming in clutch. God damn.
Yeah. You may be untargetable, but you are not invulnerable.
The E from Kalista went off, and the Ignite. So
that's get reset, so now they get a lot of turret plates here.
There's at least 2 turret plates. I wonder if they're gonna go for 3, because... No, it doesn't seem like it. Still pretty big though. Well, maybe they do. Oh, that's a Herald. That's...
It's that 3 though. Oh, good dodge actually from the Oma. Really good dodge from the Oma. Yeah, Jones fucked it. He has to go back. Is he fucked though? Vries has no mana. Vries has no mana. Denise has no mana. Maybe Oma can kill the Yone off. Okay, that's at least something. And they'll disengage from this. Okay, that's still fine for the green tree love. Still, bot lane looks quite...
was 3 plates in the end for the Kalista.
Yeah, I don't know how the Belfast was able to do it, but I guess it was more Xayah misplay than a Belfast W, so...
Well, the champ still seems good to me, Johan.
Hey, you know what?
Like it's popping off.
I respect it, but I have seen so much fucking LEC, LCS, and LPK that I can no longer, for the life of me, see it. I mean LPL.
LPK?
LPL, yeah, for LPL.
Yeah. There's no LPK, as far as I know. Oh, that's a dead, very
League
dead
play of
match.
Korea? No?
No, it's LCK. Unfortunate. Still nice though. It's going pretty well.
I mean, Belfast's also looking towards a Deadman's Plate, question mark? I think.
Probably.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Oh, the cats! The cats! The cat's coming! Okay, that's a dead Belfast.
That's a very dead
That's
Belfast.
a dead Belfusi. Oh wait, never mind, they have... Oh, Kalista, okay.
Kalista R, baby. Popping off.
Actually quite... I was like... Kalista would have used it earlier, so I guess she doesn't have ult. I just didn't... I knew she had, like, the ability, but it was like...
Didn't really think about it. It probably was just a case of you want to wait till Maokai uses 1 CC spell, so that he
yeah, because if they go on the Kalista, you don't want to use it. But if they don't go on the Kalista, but they go on the Belfast, if you want to lose it late, so I guess both cases fine. Makes sense.
Currently, it does seem like the teams are pretty even. It's like a 500 gold difference, so pretty negligible.
Which is good for like game quality, but it's both teams really want to get something off here.
Well,
so,
the main team that is on a timer currently is Lars Vries. If they don't get like further ahead before like,
but you have like good scaling up. I
game,
think you have a team that if you have like all your carries like 2 items, then Kalista strongest, Yone is strongest.
The team fighting is just so tough for them.
True, but
like enemy team so much,
like I said,
so much easier.
If the enemy greedy left doesn't have are not in an objective when Lars de Vries decides to fight and they're not grouped up, then I think Lars de Vries can always just skirmish and be fine.
We'll see about it. I do think it's...
And your scaling is also fine, so it's just still, I think, quite even.
They have better scaling than last game, but they don't scale as well as the enemy team, I think. Anivia is a turbo scaling champion, and Maokai just becomes more.
I think Anivia just doesn't. I think Anivia is just so
well.
difficult to play in a fight correctly. That's
that's
allowed.
Over the wall.
That's allowed, bruh.
Insane.
Well, you learn something new every single day.
I know, right?
But actually, what I didn't expect was Ikali is quite dominant in this lane.
Yeah, Martin's been playing very well because he won the last laning phase as well in the last game. He was very far ahead as well against the Gragas.
And he does it again.
Yeah, let's see if it pays off.
Holy, Belfast's so fast, by the way. What the bruh?
Yeah, she has Swifties and move speeds item.
And in runes, I probably assume as well somewhere.
I have no idea because I don't know what her second rune page is. Because her primary precision-based rune page does not have move speed in it. So I don't know. I haven't seen anything to indicate that she has sorcery secondary, and I haven't really seen anything else either. So I'm curious.
No, I think she has the predator secondary, where you get kills, you get more. I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the restless. Yeah, she does. She does. Oh.
Good order. Try and get a big. That's quite difficult. You're quite low, but you can still get one. Okay, good Kalista ult to save the Balfusi. I'll get Roland and Omar here. Okay, although they're able to acquire the Yone. Okay, the Yone is dead. They get okay, they barely get the other one, but Xayah will pay for this with her life. This does look like a Lars de Vries W for now. Ooh, that's a really. Oh, you can jump over that. Nice, well played from Eve. I didn't know that.
Oh,
good dashes from the Balfusi. Very well, nice. Very nice.
It's dragon. It's dragon for Lars de Vries. That's so big. That's gonna help him out so much. 3k lead now, 2.5k lead now. Big, nice fight.
Yeah, like I said, the skirmish, this was quite a messy fight, and I think then you have the Lars de Vries edge. Because if it's messy, you have better 1v1 champ skirmishers and stuff. Then you have a big advantage.
Yeah, it was kind of a shame that Anivia R couldn't really impact the fight that much.
Because, like I said, even if Anivia gets turbo fed, it's such a difficult champ to play. Because you have to position your R perfect every single fight, or you're useless. It's so difficult to really play well. Like, I believe that she scales well, but does she play skill well? Like, can you effectively do a lot of stuff with the damage that you have in your kit? Like, you can have a champion that can one-shot somebody, but if your conditions for one-shot are so fucking rare, then it's like, well, why am I having all this gold right now? Doesn't matter.
Well, at the very least, it's gonna take a while till Lars de Vries can actually finish, because Anivia needs to be dead for them to do that.
Yeah.
So there is that.
Oh, that's the Martendo though.
Oh,
ooh,
yeah, it's Martin dead.
Yeah,
unfortunate.
Oh, that's
the Vlad ult. They're gonna keep fighting. Oh god.
It's just a fuckfest of a game, man. I swear. Where's the clown music? Like, we see a fight, we see so much skirmishes. I think Lars de Vries' favorite eventually will be then, I guess. But okay, they try to get Roland and Oma here. They will get the Neever though. Neever will die. Yeah, Coffee Star will also die over here. And Belfusi will die. Wait, Coffee Star actually gets out. The Yone gets out. They will try and get the Scuttlecrab real quick, because that's a real good fight. Oh, look at Scuttlecrab. He's dead. Amazing. Well played.
Alista still picked up the Vlad kill at the end of it though.
I think
that's nice.
I think the mistake there for Lars de Vries was they fought of one of their champions being picked. So they already had a team member down at the start of the fight. So therefore it was more of a messy fight for Lars de Vries than it should be.
Plus they couldn't really get onto the carries because Xayah got there late. Jenna they couldn't touch really, and Anivia was fine because there was a Maokai next to her.
Yeah,
so
now you lose your edge, it's equal now, you lose the turrets, they also have the Rift Herald for later uses when they Green Team feels like it.
For
you have some more kills on the Xayah, which is big, because Xayah against this team is really fucking good. She gets a good E off.
Once she gets her quick blades, she is at like one of the strongest points she could be, and that's a dead Anivia.
That's just clean, yeah. That's just
very well played from Marta.
No egg, no backup. Yeah, just that. Don't walk up like that. Just that.
But Xayah is getting very close to her second item, to her like 2-item power spike here. Maybe they go for like a big objective. In 2 minutes there's Drake, and in 1 minute there's Baron. So maybe they try doing something like Baron. I don't think they will.
I think your Yone is still quite weak. Doesn't have Affinity yet. If he has it, it will be quite good. But until then, I think he's still somewhat on the weaker side.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Leave the TP.
Leave the beat, clear out the wave. Makes sense. I don't think you want to permanently put the Nivea against the Akali.
Oh, no. It's probably just to clear out the lane, because Vlad is already on the other side of the map, and Anivia had TP anyway. Anivia is just gonna farm under turret.
The cat skin, I love it.
Yeah, it's pretty good skin. It's pretty good skin.
I like the jokes.
Probably not really gonna.
I like the joke skins the most. I don't even. Why do I have the hick? Holy shit!
Hiccup? Oh no, man. Oh, that's a lot of damage on Vlad, by the way. Damn. Well, it's gonna take like a minute longer, and then we have Baron Drake fight, and Xayah just picked up her quick blades, so she is at a very, very, very good point in her game. Currently she seems to be the furthest ahead out of everyone. Yeah, the only one who has more gold than Xayah currently is Kalista.
How do you watch gold again? O or something?
X.
Alright. I have to go back because we are fighting currently. Trying to get the O, man. A good Xayah response will... Oh, that's a really... it's a 1v1 now. No, I think that's the dead... Oh, wait. Martendo almost dies. Oh, he dies to the Xayah. Wait, that's big. Imagine he gets a trade off, and we see like the Jenna getting... No, fuck this fight. I don't care about this fight. Give me this fight. I don't care about the fucking Jenna fucking getting... having to do nothing. Just tornadoing a fuck... What the fuck was the power? I don't care about that shit. Give me the other shit.
The other fight was pretty much over, so...
No, I don't care! I don't care! I don't care, that's not interesting.
Lars Vries has Smite, and Green Tea Love does not.
Next up, big next trade. Yone uses one ability, Jenna uses one ability, and they both considerably fuck off. No, that's not a really interesting fight.
But now, Lars Vries is getting soul.
Okay, it's the Jenna player!
The Jenna insane.
Mental pink!
Unfortunate. Vlad getting the kill there, kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, never do that to a Jenna player. Jenna players are always kind of mental, in my opinion.
Yeah, they're toxic as hell.
But still, all this shenanigans, like I said, if it's a messy skirmisher fight, Lars de Vries will come on top. And they are coming out of top. Only a little bit, but still, they are coming on top of dragons. And
currently, they're on soul point. If they get soul, they are gonna have a significantly easier time fighting, because it's ocean soul.
What the fuck is Drift Help placement, by the way?
Very, very good.
I think he just realized later, like, hey, yo, I have it.
Yeah, probably ran out or something, yeah.
Okay, Zin ult for Maokai ult. Oh, they will get the Belvusi. Yeah, Belvusi is dead here.
Oh god. The Herald didn't do anything, though. Herald just died to Kalista.
Sheesh. Okay.
So that's good.
Okay.
Okay, so they're gonna try forcing Baron.
I think this could be good for Green Tea Love, but they are currently flanked. So they could slowly be engaged upon. They have to be very careful.
Yeah, the problem is zone control.
Yeah, then you have to. But like I said, Green Tea Love is at the edge when they just take these fights slow like this. Yeah. Because Lars de Vries has to like commit their faces right first into battle in order to do anything. So
yeah.
It's quite easy to turn. But eventually Green Tea Love's like, Belfast's coming back, it's quite messy, let's just not do it. We don't have Maokai ult anyway, we don't have Jenna ult, that's just... They have all their ult, so let's just back off. I mean, I also don't understand, like, Belfast's ult is always visible, because she always has stop, right? She just needs to reset?
Yes. She, only if, like, major objective dies, so, like, Dragon, Baron, Herald, or if an enemy champion dies, she can pick it up. And the duration just gets extended every time she picks it up. So, the best ones for her to get are the Herald one and the Baron one, because they make minions around her that die transform into Voidlings, which make pushing with her insanely good if you have Herald or Baron.
Wait, it's only good on it only works on Herald and Baron?
Yeah, only on those two.
Oh.
But at the same time, if you have the Baron or Herald ult, so you are in that form that you get got from those, then every time you get a kill or dragon or anything like that, the timer gets extended from the buff you got from Baron or Herald. So yeah, the buff also lasts longer than a conventional kill or Drake. So instead of like 2 minutes, instead of like what is it, 2 minutes, it lasts 3 minutes or something. It's quite a significant increase in time. Don't know exactly how long. Can't quite remember.
No, think about it. It's actually quite interesting because then you have Bel'Veth, who likes to take like Rift Herald and Baron, and then you have Sylvana, who likes to take dragons and gets buff from those.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's quite cool when I realized
yeah,
that.
so if Lars de Vries gets a Baron at any point with Bel'Veth alive and able to take the dropped Void from it, they are gonna have a very good time pushing, because the fact that Anivia can just instantly clear waves doesn't really matter, because they essentially respawn again instantly as well. So she has to clear the wave twice every wave. Plus the Voidlings also get the Baron buff, so it's pretty cool.
It's a quite interesting 1-3-1 setup right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a lot of farming right now. It's probably just waiting till ocean
think
spawns.
both teams are like working off vision, waiting for the other to make a mistake, and they're not seeing it, so they're just chilling.
I feel like it's just a case of Soul is going to be spawning in a minute, and neither team really wants to give up resources to for fights before the Drake spawns. So I think they're just waiting for Drake to spawn and then fighting around that. It seems that currently the Yone is at a very strong point. Kalista is almost
However,
at
I
wit's
still
end,
think
backing for it now.
that Kai'Sa is going to be the biggest player in next team fight. She's the strongest.
Who?
I mean, Xayah. Sorry.
Yeah. The Xayah is most likely going to be the biggest player in the team fights. She doesn't have her Bloodthirster here.
But still, we see like so many power spikes and so many champions. Kalista has the 3 items. The Jonas
has the 3 items. Jonas has 2. It's big.
Vladimir has the mythic plus the Rabadon second, so that's big. I mean, Anivia is not close on like stacking with the Archangel staff, but I guess she's pretty decent right now.
Currently, oh god, if Anivia dies here, that's big. If Sintao dies here, that's even bigger.
Wait,
so please
I think
don't
he's
die.
dead. Oh, he's dead. He gets hit by the cats.
Alive.
Oh,
He's
they
alive.
try to. Okay, they can't go any further.
That's a flash out of Kalista though. Kalista had to flash over the Dragon Pit wall because she went into it.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
That's a lot of flashes down actually from the side of Lars de
And
Vries.
Lars de Vries doesn't have ult.
Yone ult, no Star ult.
But they can't.
Good disengage from the Diana. Martella will able to acquire a pick here. They get 1. They get 2 actually. 3. Oh my god! I said the Xayah was going to be big. What did I say? And she just dies. Never mind. I still get Drake off this, so Green Tea Love does deny Soul eventually here. Will they be able to acquire more of it?
It's a 3 for 3, but yeah.
Green Tea Love, at least the important thing for Green Tea Love is they denied Soul here. I think they're happy with this.
So it's for sure in their favor. But here, Lars de Vries can take at least a turret out of it, which is good. That's nice. That gives him a bit of extra gold, but they're gonna be beating themselves up over giving away the soul. Really, they just had positioning on it at first, but decided to go for the Anivia instead of for the Drake, just to see if they could get a pick and right before the fight. But since it didn't pan out that way, didn't get Drake. Quite unfortunate, really. If they got Drake there, this game would have been very tough for Green Tea Love to still win, but you can see the Xayah impact in the team fights though.
Yeah.
She does serious work now.
Yeah.
3 items. Yep. 3 items at 3 items now, so she's very, very strong. She has like 1,400 gold in the bank as well. So whenever there's a Baron
Wait, Lars and
fight...
Vries to start Baron. Wait, did they start it?
Oh god.
I think this is not a bad angle because it's about like who has control of the pit, and now the Lars and Vries has it, so that's good. You see Nifia, that's really late actually. Ooh, this is going to be a smite fight. Who wins? Wait, the Kalista wins, the stacks. You get the reset, you get the Void boys, I think.
Got the Void. Oh god.
Oh god. Oh, Kalista dies.
She's back.
They need to fuck off. Oh, they'll give up 2 for the buff.
It's still good. It's 3 people who still get Baron. And they get Baron, which is good. And Bel'Veth got the buff. Bel'Veth is very, very strong now. If they decide to push with Bel'Veth as well, the waves are gonna snowball like crazy. Like, look at this. If enemy minions die, you also get friendly minions out of it. It is so insane. You don't get siege minions don't transform into anything, but the other 2 do, which is quite something. So yeah. And since they are tanky, because Baron...
that's where we... does he have enough?
No pull, he's dead.
Oh,
he didn't have to flash, he just had to press E and he would have been dead, but still dead.
Okay, wait, the Velvet dies, yeah, the
Velvet dead.
Oh!
Velvet doesn't die, okay good.
There's so much movement speed from the Deadman's Blade and Swifties.
Thank god. Yeah, it is like a 2-minute timer, give or take. 3 minutes? 3-minute timer on that buff, so... Ooh. It's also 9 o'clock. Oh god. Still haven't been healed, so it's fine.
You can't go away, Casper. Look at this interesting game in front of you right now.
Oh, dude,
it's a Bel'Veth game. They have the Bel'Vusi, my guy.
The Bel'Vusi is popping
off.
The
Bel'Vusi.
Oh, but you know, it's about a minute left on Baron and the Bel'Veth buff. I really hope.
Wait, the game's called Bel'Veth instead of Bel'Vusi.
Sorry?
You gotta call it Bel'Vusi, my man. What the fuck?
No.
I didn't grow you up.
Hey, fuck you. You didn't grow me up. Go fuck yourself.
I didn't drag you into the team and make me my jungler to not call it Bel'Vusi. Come on,
man. No. Not every time, dude. Not every time. It's for pop-off moments. Come on. The problem here is, though, the Bel'Veth is losing the buff. Baron didn't really do anything besides being got.
Oh shish!
But they didn't.
Oh shit! That was such a good burst. Wait, he's dead. That was such a good, such well played from Martin. No, you really know his burst there perfectly. Yeah, perfectly. You even would have died with the ignite, just ulting behind just to be very fucking sure you died. In case like he the Vladimir ult heal came.
That's a dead Yon.
That's a dead Yon. That's a trade-off again, yeah.
That's a very, very dead Yon.
So like that's what I mean. This game is just like one side gets a pick top and the other side gets a pick bot.
The problem
but I think
is
you have a Void Mummy mid lane right now. Yeah.
You didn't have Baron didn't do anything.
Oh my fucking god, is that a fucking flash Janna Q? Oh my god, it's actually really fucking good.
They got the Kalista though.
They actually got her.
Big. Oh, they got top turret.
I have never ever before seen a fucking Janna use the Q that aggressively to start up a fight. Actually, never seen it before. Amazing.
Oh man, I gotta go apparently.
You gotta go?
Yeah.
You gotta ditch me.
Lobby. I gotta ditch you, dude. Even though it's such a banger, I gotta go ditch you and play for and go to the other.
Okay.
Oh god, I'll wait for the team fight.
Okay, we have the Janna being picked up. No, actually not. It's good as you get from Janna actually. The Void Mummy is currently split, but she is she's going to be united with team. But that means Green Love has this advantage of the Baron pit, and they have so much denial. Yeah, since I even flashing because the Nifia has so much denial from allowing into it, meaning that another dragon goes over Green Tree Love, the second ocean. However, it's the 5th dragon, so no soul in sight for Green Tree Love yet.
Yeah, but
just denying it away from
unfortunate. I gotta go though, Johan. It's been good. It's been fun. I really hope you can carry the rest of this game by yourself. I gotta play my own game now.
So if you're playing and I can't cast that because I'm already casting.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. We don't want to.
I wish you good luck with the game, my friend. I will tell you how the game ended when.
Yes, it's good.
Have a fine evening. Bye bye.
Yes, bye.
Okay, now we have the eternal loneliness of my ASMR stream. Me talking to myself. Now I'm talking to the stream, to the homies, to the lads. Let's go. Okay. See, let's see, we have the free item power spike on the Vladimir. We have the items on the Yone. Callista's 4 now, also adding the Bloodthirster. Okay. Xayah has Guardian Angel and has it up, I believe. Yes, that's big. Once again, I think that Xayah is going to be the biggest contributor to the next fight. However, the disengage has also been quite good from Green Tulip, really keeping Lars de Vries at bay for like hard engaging. So we'll see how that will work. Also see like Belfef, I don't know. I guess you can contribute knock-ups to fights and stuff and be generally just a nuisance, but don't know how strong that's going to be. But we'll see. We also have seen like Martendo be able to acquire like a one-shot, but it's going to be more difficult on the Bloodthirster and now also Guardian Angel Xayah. Intilef eyeing that Baron. Vries is actually ready to TP in, not showing himself bot lane at all. Trying to be patiently on the waiting, so they don't know where the Anivia is right now. STPs will probably use it the moment they spot something. Okay, now they spot everybody, so now Anivia knows he can go wave clear. Yeah. Makes sense. I actually engaged in this. Wait, that's such... Since I was so far away from his team, he can't even kill one. He instantly gets taken down. They do trade off the Janna, but I don't think that's worth... Oh, we have the Martendo once again coming in to try and clean up business. But once again, like I said, the GA is going to pop off. And then we have at least a reset happening on the other side. Then picking off the Martin eventually after dashing back. It is a 2 for 2 trade. I guess you get Xayah's Guardian Angel as well, so that's big. The GA having that down is real big. So we'll see how much else they'll be able to do, but I think they're just staring each other down right now. Oh, they get the knock-up on Vries, that's big. Oh, they actually get the Belvet. Oh, not enough damage to acquire Vries. The Archangel Staff and the Rod of Age is giving so much health, so much tankiness to those defense. So I think even if they went down, didn't he just have egg? Yeah, he has egg, so it doesn't even matter. Okay, even if they killed Dinif, yeah, he would just go in egg, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Well, I guess that's what Belfef can do. You should dive with the team. Insta turbo, triple dash into the enemy team. Get a knock up, start beating the crap out of someone. I guess. Does work like that. Okay, they are going to go this. You see an immediately TP from the Martendo in the top lane. We'll see how they'll flank this, because I think... Yeah... Actually, it was well set up from Lars de Vries. I think they immediately went for the triple entrance flank, so they couldn't... Yeah, Green Tulip has to back off. Yeah, okay. At least Green Tulip is still happy with this, right? Because they're like, okay, we got the TP out of the Kali, so now we know they don't have TP up again for like 4 minutes, so we can just chill. At least, I think it's 4 minutes? Yeah, 4 minutes, yeah. So now we can just have this angle of we can send or split pushers down there, and they don't have a split pusher bot lane with TP up. I guess Green Tulip doesn't have that as well, so the Nifia also has his TP down, but that is good to have the been able to acquire to the Akali TP. The full build Xayah still... Ooh, wait, they actually started. Okay, that was like a second. I assume they just paused when the... Oh no, they just paused now. Sheesh, that's a really fucking bad moment to disconnect. Probably like a really important fight for the game right now, and just fucking disconnect. Sheesh. Okay, people are already messaging ready and stuff. I know, I hope it didn't like disconnect for a long time, because I have to wait for all disconnecting time. No, now it's even more of the void. Now I have to talk to myself while nothing's happening on screen. Oh, mega little. Okay. Oh, she has to start again. Sheesh. Okay, let's go. But that means, yeah, okay. Lars de Vries says just taken advantage of the green teal of mispositioning in general, not being close enough to the Baron. And then, like we talked about in the beginning of the game, Lars Vries has so much burst on an objective. So if they get in the objective pit, they can just one-tap it. Why is my game no longer moving? Hello? Okay, I hope it doesn't freeze here again. Okay, it doesn't. Okay, I don't know what. I mean, swear to fucking god, League Client has never fucking worked for spectating. At least for like randoms. Like me. Okay, we have a flank of the Roland Oma trying to get the Belvushi. They get the Belvushi immediately. Trying to go into Xayah, but that's a wrong move. You can press E. Good feather will get Xenzala. Eventually, Janna gets picked off because she's like a wet noodle at this point. Okay, Kalista also dying. I think this is a green tea love W. Lars Vries trying to flock away. Never mind. Kofi starts like, no, just turn around. Just kill the Vladimir. He's sucking my blood. I'll suck him off. I mean, what? Eesh. That's a big fight for green tea love. Well played with the flank. And also then, once again, like, they tried to go on the Xayah, but how? How can they burst the Xayah with, like, the fucking Maw item, the GA, Bloodthirster, and his ultimate? That's just such a good... Oh, wait, never mind. No, he just dies. No, I now made all this space about Xayah, and he just dies. Wait a minute, that was... Ooh, that was kind of misplaced from Martendo. No, it was kind of misplaced, though. It was kind of really missed. Okay, we get the ocean pickup. Big. Okay, wait a minute. I need to put the fucking time controls away. Okay, we have 3 dragons on each side. Holy moly. It's actually going to be a 7th Drake deciding who gets sold. That's so weird. Such a back and forth of a game. Like 70k gold on each side. Most champions nearing full build. At least most carries are like full build almost, actually. Still like a few slots missing on a few champions, I guess. But like Xayah's already like full build, doesn't need anything anymore. Kalista's almost full build. Jonas almost full build. Sheesh. I guess you could say Green Tea Love has the advantage on this late of a game stage, but I don't know. You also have the edge of... Oh shit, they tried to go... Oh, that's that Jon gets a good stopwatch off, but I think that's going to be a knock-up after he comes back. Yeah, he has to go back, yeah, because that's what the ability says, so he just dies after going back. Oh, they all try to get the Martendo here as well. Gets a good interruption, but Martendo's able to use the second part of the ult to get out. Ooh, now we're gonna set up the siege. Yeah, the Jones dead here is really bad. The Lars de Vries comp has really no wave clear at all, actually. I was saying a little bit of wave clear. No, it's no fucking wave clear at all. You just get fucked if they get close to your base with the wave. So I don't even need Baron anymore, thinking. I can just siege always whenever Quintilla feels like it. Okay. A lot of poke on the Belvushi right now. Also the Vampire knocking on their second turret in the top lane. Sure. Okay. Like, yeah, you gotta pick. King Tough can do so much of one pick because they know they can always just siege. If they have the man advantage, they just insta siege or just insta get an objective because Lars de Vries has no fucking wave clear. So if they can't contest with their faces, they're just totally screwed. So we'll see. Objectives down. The soul spawns in 2 minutes 30. Right in 2 minutes. So we'll definitely see how... Waarom zijn de shoutcasters cringe? Hey, what the fuck, man? Hallo? Ik doe ook mijn best. What the fuck? En heb je erover gehad. Cringe is, zien wij als een... als een levenskeuze, I guess. Of in ieder geval. Ja, Kalista is nu full build. Johan heeft de stopwatch geswapt met een QSS. Makes sense. Eindelijk gaat deze fucking eerste turret potlane dood. Oh, Lars de Vries zet wel op een nasty siege trouwens hier. Waar is Green Tea Love gaan? Is hier goed op gesponden. Ze mogen niet gecalled worden natuurlijk. Als Green Tea Love members gecalled worden, hebben Lars Vries nog een big W. Want de death timers zijn zo lang at this point in the game. En de belangrijkste objectives spawnen. Like, dit moet like de ending game objectives zijn. Want je hebt of Soul en je hebt Baron. Als je de fight wint, heb je en Soul en Baron. Dat is het game. Dat moet eigenlijk wel gewoon een game zijn daarna. Dus Baron is probably het belangrijkst. Ik denk dat Ocean Soul probably een bait is. Baron duurt nu zo lang. Dit is de derde Baron? Volgens mij is dit de derde Baron in deze game. De derde Baron duurt nog langer dan de eerste en tweede. Volgens mij increase de tijd alleen maar constant. Volgens mij toch? Denk ik. I think it does. Wait, why am I fucking talking Nederlands again? I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Wait, where's the... I clicked on the Streamlabs and it doesn't go away. Yes. Ik vind het goed doen wanneer Shoutcaster was. Hey, thank you. I know. I'm doing this for quite a few years. I am, of course. Okay, what the fuck is that deck just gone? So, okay, we see a very quick fight. Oh, we see Xai getting picked up. Everything's just going on. Everything is going everywhere. The train getting deep. So yeah, says what can I cast? They're trying to. Who's going to be the first to die? It's going to be the Velfusi, but Jones follows shortly. Calista follows shortly. This means Green Tea Love W. Such a fucking weird ass fucking fight. Everything was going everywhere. Ults flying everywhere. Zonias were being popped. Stoppers were being used. Kisses were being used. Like, what was I looking at? I had no idea what was happening. Shush. That was such a awkward fight to look at. Also because my fucking league replay was like, I'm just going to put you on a singular screen because you touched your mouse once. That was quite sad. Yeah, thinking of, yeah, they'll just end up with it. That's a Green Tea Love 2-1, aiming 2-0 win. Yeah. This time it was quite a close game. Even up until the end, I had no good indication of who would actually win. But eventually, yeah, Green Tea Love takes the outscaled W. I mean the outscaling W, and will acquire a victory royale. Sheesh. Okay. I'm actually like really interested to see this. After game graph, it's going to be so. Please don't bug on me. No, please don't bug on me. Oh no, it's not even there anymore. Right, please. Oh yeah, it works. Holy shit, it works. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Whew. Yeah, like I said, the Sayak's so big. Even like the Maokai was like doing so much with like a half tank build. I mean, shush. Yeah, just such a clear damage graph showing what really was going on this game. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so we have a nice 2-0 victory in favor of Green Tea Love, which means we're going to do an epic interview, which means I'm going to sit in the no, I can't even go in the interview channel because most people can't enter it. I'll just sit in the chill room. So if you're a member of Green Tea Love and you would like to be interviewed by the one, the only shoutcaster of Dorans, then please, you can join the Dorans Esports Discord channel and enter the chill room, and we can have a amazing interview about this game. I'm also being spammed to cast another game. Let me quickly skedaddle and see about that. Wait, I'll just put on the overlay real quick. And I'll put Mm, fine. Do you want to do another cast? I could do another cast, but first I want to finish this one off real good with an interview, because that's used. Anybody of the Green Tea Love wanting to interview, once again, you can go to Donald's eSport channel, go enter the chill room. Jochem will be there, it's me, and we'll have a nice chat. Meanwhile, I'll just fix this real quick so we can see the drafts of the previous games. Gonna talk about it, we'll have it there. Bloop. Yes, good. So it was like the draft first game, and then when we talk about the second game, I'll pull the other draft open as well.
Hallo, ben ik nog op tijd?
Hallo, hallo? Oké, ja, ik ben nog op tijd. Ik was net zo van, I'm going to... can you speak English, by the way? Just for stream.
Oh, moet ik Engels praten?
Of als het niet kan, dan kan niet anders, maar...
Yeah, of course, I can talk English.
Okay, great. Okay.
I am the Wukong, the jungler, by the way, so...
You're the monkey and the Mao
The Mao
guy.
guy, yes.
Yeah. Okay, nice. So, first off, congratulations with the W.
Thank you.
It was quite a good series to look at. So I'm just gonna pop off like the first questions in my head. What did you think about the Belfef? Like, did you expect it?
It was both times very annoying, especially the second game. Because the movement speed, you can't catch that guy, and he always just clears wards. And my E, I don't know what's it called, but it didn't hit him at all.
Dash,
Yeah, in the second game, is Maokai E didn't.
The saplings.
So like it countered that part of the game, and the game one it was a bit annoying early game, but I thought I don't know. To be honest, I don't think it's a good pick to play, especially mid. Maybe jungle, but mid, I don't know.
I mean, it does give you some. I mean, it does like pull your leg when you're like, where the hell do people now go?
That's true. That's true. But it's a dash. But the first game and the second game, they both had no range. So the champs they picked just had to be up front with our team to do anything. And we just had to pick some crowd control champions. Just for example, Kraggles and Wukong. And the second game was Maokai and Anivia. And then it's gonna be very hard to, if you don't get ahead, it's gonna be very hard to get back into the game if you fall behind. I think, I'm not an expert or anything.
But that was your attempt of team comp, right? Because I saw very clear strategies from like both teams every single game. Like Lars de Vries, your opponent, was most of the time like, we're just going all in. And like we have more of a disengage / a zone control team where you're more like, okay, we can.
And also scaling comp. Yeah,
that's true. It's definitely, in the end of the day, if you have more range, that's definitely better scaling in the end of the day.
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah.
But they definitely didn't play bad. Especially the first game. Second game as well. But the first like 10 minutes, I thought we were. I can't say I thought we were losing, but if you only like tunnel vision on our top lane, I don't know. It's gonna be very dark. So I don't want to talk about that much, but yeah, the early game in the first game was rough.
Yeah. It was definitely, I think, maybe a champ select gap. I would say. I think both teams played very well. I think maybe like they could argue like maybe if they closed, like Lars de Vries was ahead. Like when they said the gold graph as well, like they were ahead like the first 10 minutes quite a bit. If they maybe continued off that would have been they would have stolen the first game from you maybe.
I think that's a very realistic possibility, but luckily for us, we scaled. So you just kept our composure without just throwing. It's very rough because they especially the second game they kind of made picks, which is annoying, but that's what their comp had to do. Yeah. So we just gotta tell ourselves to hold back for a second, Like for example, the Baron, I kind of was in the wrong place. I was at Grump, and they just killed Baron very fast, so we lost it twice because of my positioning. But the third Baron, you just had it was the game-ending team fight, so it's all good. We didn't play perfect at all. I guess this it's a comp diff, especially at that point of the game.
Okay. Yeah, and like a bit more about you, like you personally, friends. Like I assume you never have got a Nunu or something like ever. Because I think people just ban it. No,
no, I haven't.
but also you just play Pokeball on other champions as well. So your Wukong especially was quite nasty in the first game. That was like holding your team solo together, like you being the only one on the team and getting some things done.
My team agrees with that 100% as well. It was for if it wasn't for the Wukong, we would have lost. So
yeah, I would 100% say like the second game you still played well. You had good interruptions, like you deleted a few times that you trying to queue very well. But the second game was really your MVP moment, I would say. Like the first game, the first game was really your MVP moment because if the Wukong wasn't there, you weren't able to get some picks. You wouldn't be able to grab yourself back into the game. That was really important to do so.
It was nice that I got ahead the first game. So that made it fairly easy to force plays and get out alive.
Yeah, and also confidence, because a lot of times I was like, dude, does Wukong win these like 2v1s, like 3v2s and stuff? You were like confident
I was thinking the same thing, you know? So
you were like, I don't know, I'm just gonna go in a wall, see whatever the fuck rolls out. I'll go for it. It's the only thing I've got right now.
If I dodge this and hit that, so it's gonna be okay. And, you know...
just putting on the monkey blade. Spin, spin.
Exactly. You know, but that's what happened. So that's nice. But you asked about the new. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I can play it one time, but I think everyone else is just too insecure about which is kind of weird because like it deals no damage at all. It's just a snowball, and especially if you're in a team, you just communicate and. It shouldn't be able to be
but
do anything.
But then, honest counter question: do you consider yourself a Nunu one trick? To be honest.
Well, I guess I consider it. I use him to climb solo queue, so it's I guess. But I mean, if I play,
it kind of makes sense then, right? Like you just ban people's signature champions. It's sometimes also like a good tilt method.
Well, you are think like. That, but... Sorry if I interrupt, but you think it makes sense, but then you look at the second game and we have a one trick on a top lane as well, and you know they didn't ban Vladimir, thinking this guy is not able to carry on Vladimir, and they were right because he didn't carry on Vladimir the second time. He actually did it a few times. So you know, you got those two things. I don't know, just pointing some stuff out here. But yeah, I consider myself. I don't mind if people say I'm a one trick. You know, it's okay.
Now, in that case, I'll wish you good luck. Hopefully, you'll acquire your snowball one day.
Yeah, maybe, man. Let's see. And maybe I'm gonna play bad then, and I'm gonna in my ass off. But then at least I get to touch the champion in a game like like this. So it's gonna be okay. Yes.
Hey, now, good luck, and
thank you.
Maybe we'll see you again in future streams if you. If the playoffs go well,
we'll see. If you win, like if you lose, I'm gonna be a bit sad. So I don't know.
It's gonna
be fine either way.
Now, once again, congratulations on your win and good luck and bye bye.
Bye.
Well, with that, I think the stream